Yeah, I ain't had nothing. I just wanted more. All right, so again, we got another big ass slate. Oh, we gotta start. We gotta start right here. We gotta start right here. Got to look at the projections today. Today projected to be 36 home runs. I want to show y'all something too from yesterday. So look, this was yesterday projected at 38. It ended up being 40 homers yesterday. So again, that's why I always look at this. Sometimes it's gonna be less. More often than not, it's right on that bitch or it's more. I've noticed. So it was 38 projected yesterday. It ended up being 40 homers. So today is 36. We can see the games that they're projecting the most homers out of. Which team's gonna have the most homers or should, by these simulations. So we always gonna start here just to see what's going on. Breezy, appreciate that follow. Um, so yeah, so it should be another day of homers. I see the weather dropped. It was like 90s everywhere. It's a couple games in the 90s, but a lot of them went back down to like the 70s. The hotter it is, the better for carry. So they is projecting 36. And then these is like the most favorable parks with wind included. So wind and park. These are the most like favorable parks to target basically for homers. If you see it, if you ain't ever been on ballpark, these little red things like this is usually games that's gonna with a high chance of rain. So keep that in mind. But still about one, two, three, four, five. It's about 6 games that's expecting more homers than usual with the stadium, either the stadium and the weather today. What you can see right here, you can see like the weather, higher winds, heat. So of course, those is definitely what you need for homers. Uh, what we talking about? That first Baltimore that looked out yesterday. Hell yeah, yeah. That started. That definitely. Which was very surprising because day games usually be trash, but what it was 6 homers in that game alone. So that definitely set the pace for the rest of the day. What's up with the see up? What teams projected yesterday? Was it close to projection per team? I don't know. I don't be never paying attention to that. Like I know I targeted, but I honestly couldn't tell you how many homers came from these teams highlighted in dark green. But I do know I look at just the overall slate. 36. I mean yesterday was 38, it ended up being 40, but I'm not sure how many homers actually came from where. I know, like I said, I know Toronto and Baltimore. Let me see yesterday. What was they projected? See, that's look, Toronto and Baltimore was only projected at 2. They had 6. Oh no, this was the 6:30 game. Where is that 12:30 game? Oh, right here. So it was projected like 2.5. It ended up being 6 in this game. So like I said, I know they had 6 of the 40 they self. Kenny, what's up? What's the word, my boy? So yeah, so it like I said, these projections is good to look at. I mean, it's not gonna. You still gonna have to do your part, but at least you know what kind of slate you looking at because they gonna take into account how many home run friendly parks on the slate, how many parks got decent heat, how many parks got weather blowing out. It's taking all that into account, so you kind of can get a feel for what you're doing. And like I said, it was 38 yesterday, ended up being 40. Today is 36. But I also know that the weather, like it was a lot of 90s, but if you look like 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, so it's a lot of them that went down like 10 degrees. And that matters. I think it was something like from what I was looking at on Baseball Savant before. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it's every 10 degrees is an extra foot of carry. So you think about that, 70 from 90 to 70, that's 2 feet of carry, extra carry that you're not getting. That may be the difference between a double and a home run. So that definitely matters. I will play straights today in my parlay hell. Good call, Kyle Higgy. Oh yeah, got to, got to. What I've been finding the easiest way to do it is I just been making a 3 leg with like all plus 400s or higher, and then I'll play it like I played it on stream the other day where all three, as long as all three is over plus 400 the minimum, and then that way I'll play the parlay and then play all three straight. So that way it's 4 plays where I can just divide them out into 4 and call it a day. What's up with it, honey? Yeah, there's going to be another home run crazy game today. It's hot as fuck here in Baltimore. That game going. I mean, and y'all got a super vulnerable pitcher y'all going against. I don't know, man. It's to the point now. I just want to take Orioles team total every day. These motherfuckers done had about 10, 12, 15 runs in 3 of the last 4 games at Camden. They've been going crazy post All-Star break. All right, but look, Blue Jays, Orioles, and he just said it too. 96 degrees is insane. So this is great for home runs, like that extra carry with winds going out. So yeah, everything about this look like it's about to be another damn home run derby. The way they doing Toronto don't make no damn sense, man. Man, the way they doing them boys don't even make no sense. So yeah, you got 96 degrees and wind going out in a home run friendlier park. So yeah, you know what this about to be. Jose Barrios, 17 homers, 5 to lefties, 2 to righties. You can see from where you see all this bright green which side you want to target. He giving up damn near 2 homers a game to righties. A 14% barrel, more hard hits, more fly balls result in the home runs to right-hand batters. Dean Kremer, 16 homers, 10 to lefties, 6 to righties. Again, use this to kind of gauge what hand where you see like home runs per 9, barrels. Like try to gauge which hand is their weaker side and try to target that hand when you got more than one player on the team and you trying to, pick and choose which way you want to go. Every time they play at home, it's just like, just take these niggas whole fucking totals. The totals be like 4.5, 5.5 at most. They tripling that every game. Didn't my moneymaker Higgy go for 2? I don't know if he went for 2. I'm not sure because I dozed off, but I know he went for 1. I did catch that he went for 1 yesterday. I'm like, look, I told you. It wasn't the people we expected. All right, so we dealing with a right-hand pitcher. Do we got anything specific? Nope. Okay. Matter of fact, before I go there, let me see. Who? Damn. Vlad got 5. I'm glad I just came here. Vlad got 5 homers on 31 at-bats against Dean Kremer in his first game. Adley got 4 against Jose and on 28 at-bats. And then you got a couple other people who got 2 homers against this pitcher in their career. Look at how many times you see Jose name up here. He been ass. He hit 2. He did hit 2? Yeah, man. Them boys balling. So I'm glad I just came over here. Oh, shit. I didn't even do that. So you can kind of see here on most homers versus pitchers, you can always come and see like who basically Vlad 5, you own him. And then you got a couple people with 2 against these pitchers. So always note that. I know a lot of people like looking at history with batter pitchers. So make sure I show that. 20% barrel. Cedric Muller's been balling. It's like he an extra base machine. It's homer or double. Nothing else. Nothing else. Homer or double. So all of this makes sense. 20% barrel, 90 exit velo. Same thing over his last 5. A right-hand pitcher pitching a 4-seam sinker change. 80% fly ball, 20% home run to fly ball, 40% hard hit. Cedric Mullins look like he gonna either like I said. I mean, if you've been paying attention, it's either doubles or home runs with him. That's it. Bases, RBI ladders. It's so much putting 1 unit Baltimore total team over and calling it a day. What's the team total today? What's their team total? I hope that they don't put that shit up to 5.5, 6, but I doubt they do. Well, no, they might, shit, because they know that Jose Barrios, what's up with it, Mello? His ass. So, who was that? Mullins. I like this Mullins. Holiday Gunner. Shout out Gunner. He went yard yesterday. Look, they brought that little fly ball up. That's what I'm talking about. I knew you would get it together. 100 exit velo, 30% barrel over the last 10 at-bats is crazy. That's crazy. You could just see all this bright green. Here go the home run from yesterday, 106, 22, 417. Piss missile. What's good with the game? 4.5 is a team total? Man, they don't get they're going to hit that in the first 3 innings. That's crazy. Like I said, he got a 30% fly ball. His fly ball coming up. We remember it's been 0 and 10 for a week and a half. 80% hard hit his last 5, 40%, 20%, 80%. Gunner might be back. I'm trying to see if it's anything that I needed to. And then remember, it's when you got lefties who batting well in Camden. Let me see, what's his pool? He got a 60% pull percent, which is good. Why is that good? Because if you eliminate all this shit, just move all this. If he pulling, he a left-hand batter on this side of the bat. He pulls this way. And that's where 318 feet. They got the best park for lefties with this short porch over here. So having a 60% pull to these pitches on these last 5 at bats is a good thing. So that we want you going over there to that short porch in right field. Even this last 10, he got a 50% pull. So that's noted. I already seen Mullen. So Henderson, Mullen, but I mean, yeah, Henderson. Gunner looked better though, for sure. This shit look crazy. Mullins, Ronald Hearn been balling too. Let me see what he got going on. A lot of line drives, total bases. He went for 2 yesterday, which was very surprising. But I don't think I even noticed him because he ain't been playing. A lot of line drives to this though. 50%, 80%, no fly balls, sinker slurve. So you might go total bases with him versus righties. I done seen his name so many times today. He been in his bag. 95-30 over the last 10, 103-40 over the last 5. Harder hit balls, more a higher barrel. The thing is, I don't know, but why is it only picking a sinker? What did he pitch to righties? He got a homer against him too. Sinker, slurve, chain. Oh, okay. So he must not have seen the slurve. Yeah, it ain't no slurve on here. Where's that? Add these on here. Let me see something. 104.60 last 5. 60% fly ball, 20%, 100. Yeah, you might as well go ahead and add him, and they giving you him at 420. Yo, day late. Gunner hit a crazy line drive off the wall in game 2 as well. And see, that's the thing, the power there. The only issue was he just wasn't getting under the baseball, so everything was going straight. So it's just like basketball to me. All they need to see, it's like a 3-point shooter in a slump. They just need to see one go in for that confidence. And I feel like him hitting that homer yesterday gonna help a lot. The power is undeniable. Like he batting well against them all year. He got a 300 batting average, 500 slug with a 228 ISO. He batting well against righties, period. It's just he been in a funk and been topping all the baseballs. He can't get under nothing. But shit, yesterday he did. And Riley's killing. Right. You can see also as well, I'm going to show y'all something when I go through here. But yeah, I like this a lot. 60% barrel his last 5 at bats. Like, Laureano been crashing out on righties. 566 slug with a 250 ISO. He been terrorizing them all year. Rutschman. Remember, Rutschman got 4 homers against him. 28 at bats, 1,000 slug with a 500 ISO. That is crazy. Last 5, 94-20. 60% fly ball, 40% hard hit. Doesn't need to be isolated. Nope. You got Rutschman as well. I don't know if he's going to play today. I see he didn't play yesterday, so he should. 90-20. I can't never get Jordan Westberg right. 20%, a lot of ground balls. Let me see, 10%. A lot, yeah. He might be total bases or hits because he hitting a lot of ground balls. But he is seeing righties well. Cowser, 30% fly, 30 hard hit. What about last 5? 60 fly, but less hard hits. Tyler O'Neill. They gotta fix this because just them not the only 2 pitches he'll see. That's the crazy thing. 96-40 his last 5, 40% line drive, 20-20-40. 50% ground ball over the last 10, 325. He been on a super heater, so I ain't mad at you if you take him. I feel like I've seen better with some of these people up here, especially like Laureano too as another righty, but he got a 30% barrel. Only thing that's throwing me off is this 50% ground ball against these specific pitches. And mind you, I added the change up in the 4-seam. If he just goes sinker slurve against him, which if he's smart, he will. Seeing this, those 2 pitches ain't it for him. He want 4 seams. I know exactly what he want to see. Every pitcher that done threw him a 4-seam these last couple of days done got smoked. 99-40, 40%, 20-80, 20-10, 70. And this is off the sinker, so you haven't seen the slurve. Let me see something if I do this. So the sinker, okay, so he a sinker, killer. Pitch missile. I don't know how this wasn't a homer. 105, 3406. I don't know how nothing 400 anything stay in the park with a 30% sweet spot launch angle. What's his odds? Oh, he ain't got nothing. I wonder if he playing today. Because he been playing well. He ain't do shit yesterday, but he been playing well these last two series. So you got Gunner, like the best of the best. I know we named a few, but I'm talking about just the best of the best. Gunner, Laureano. Wasn't there somebody down here? Mullins was decent. I seen this, but it's like really, if you want a lefty, Gunner. If you want a righty, Laureano. Like, you can't deny these motherfuckers got 100 averages. Yesterday, he been playing well. Yesterday was the first game. I watched that game too. He didn't play as good. But outside of that, the last two games in this series and going back to last series, I don't know if he's just a good home player, but he been playing super well in Camden. Alley crossed my and Alley. That's who it was. And Alley. My bad. And he got 4 homers against him too as well. So keep that in mind. So Gunner, Adley, and Ramon is like the top 3 picks. And then you can see from here, you might want to go to Gunner or Ramon route because this is just their last 15 at bats against righties, period. All pitches included. Just seeing how they seeing that hand. And both of them is lit up bright green in their last 15 at bats against right-hand pitchers. So they hot right now against righties, and then we just seen that they're even hotter against righties with these specific pitches that Jose gonna throw today. That slurve and sinker and all that. Dean Krimmer, this is crazy that Vlad got 5 homers against him. 900 slug, 550 ISO. Sheesh. 9110. 60% hard hit, but he ain't got a lot of fly balls. 20%. What y'all think about Vlad? Do you go off strictly that history, or are you going off of how he playing currently? Let me just see Vlad. Okay, 96, 30, and 10 at bats. 94, 40, and 5 at bats. 40% fly ball, 60 hard hit. 20, 50, 60. Let me see. Anything specific? Let me take this. Oh, I ain't make do that. What the fuck am I doing? Where's it at? 4 40% fly ball, 60% hard hit. Hey, remember what I told y'all yesterday? Do y'all y'all notice how many what is it? 60, 20, 60s hit yesterday? Remember I was telling y'all about that? I don't know what it is about that. That's just something I happen to peep, so it catch my attention every time now. I think he hurt his hand. Oh, you talking about off when he dove for that line that catcher in the outfield? So George Springer, what's his line? 375. George in a good spot. Righties. He been hitting them well all year. 12 homers, 500 slug, 200 ISO. Barger. I ain't gonna even do it. I ain't even in the mood today. 30%, 40%, 20%, 40. Make sure ain't nothing going on. Barger be on bullshit. Is Springer back? That's a good question. I ain't know he was out. To be honest, Barger's a fucking joke. He pissed me off yesterday. I was playing him for 2 days straight, and then the day I don't, when you don't look as decent, you go yard. 40% fly, you ain't getting no consistent hard hits on these pitches. Hold on, 40, 10, 40. He got smacked in the head. Damn. Man, I was gonna go. I was about to go in on him. I was gonna come with one of the crazy rants, DT. I just, me. God saved him. Me waking up feeling sick. Blocks, what's up, my brother? Me waking up not feeling good, man. That's the only thing that's saving Barger. Cause I definitely couldn't wait to stream today to take his head off. Which I want y'all to see my face when I do that, so y'all know I'm dead ass serious. He blew me yesterday. Somebody just mentioned his name. He damn sure got the power. He's fly ball 30%, 60. Hold on. 20, 60. Fastball curve. I don't know. No, he playing well against him. Appreciate that gift of sub, sexy queen. Thank you. Barker, man, that nigga crazy. So we got, I don't know. Yeah, I see y'all saying that he might not be playing. I see he got odds. I'm not sure. I didn't even know he was hurt. So appreciate y'all for that. You got Barger. I mean Springer. Barger got the, let me see, 10% barrel, 30%. I guess you can add Barger on there. He definitely got a 1 out of 3 is gonna be a fly ball. That's all you need. And you really want to find lefties if possible. If you can really find a lefty in Camden, you really want to take a lefty. Um, and I see some people say Joey. They like Joey. Only thing I really liked it was Springer, and then the two lefties was like, I get it in that part. If I gotta pick one, it'd be Barger. But George Springer, if he play, it's not even close that he got the best metrics. I mean, you could just look right here at all these 100-mile-an-hours back to back at bats. That's what we need, and then hopefully you can get the angle and a distance on there, and that's out of here every time. I have no idea. Nerfy, I'm not sure. Did Luke's where you at? Not for me. The power, I don't know what it is. It's like the power not there. 76 exit velo average. I can't do nothing with that. 80/10 against these specific pitches, at least. He definitely got a fly ball. So I'm again like I'm starting to realize like Nathan Lukes didn't look good the other day when he damn near went for 2. So I don't know if it's more about the hand in the park because I think his shit looked at something similar this the other day and he damn near went for 2. Yeah, blocks. Yeah, you got to talk to him about that. He talking about Nerfy. I have no idea about nothing about them Nerfies. He in a good spot all series. Springer should be a go. It looked worse than it was. I didn't even know he got hit in the head. Yeah, I hope he cool. Red Sox Twins. 80 degrees, we'll say. Wind. Is this going to right field or coming in? What is this doing? Twins. Oh, that's coming in. So be careful. You got 9-mile-an-hour winds coming in. Bray and Bello, 11 homers, 60 lefties, 5 to righties, about a homer a game to both hands. Zebby Matthews, 3 homers, 2 to lefties, 1 to righties. He got 11% barrel to lefties. Be careful. Again, I always say you got to pay attention to over here, but always watch these innings pitched. If they got low innings pitched, a lot of that's inflated. So just keep that in mind. I don't, hold on. I don't know what's up with Lauren. She been looking the same for 2 weeks and been going out there. Well, his fly ball actually higher today than it's been in a minute. But the power, let me see if it's anything that we got more well-rounded pitchers today. We ain't seen a homer, a fastball heavy pitcher yet. 96 exit velo. Hold on. Oh, a lot of ground balls. Let me see. More ground balls. Never mind. Now didn't something happen to him yesterday? He left the game, didn't he? Varsho. No, I don't think his season ended because I remember seeing some last week where he down in AAA trying to rehab. And now they're trying to figure out who the hell they supposed to bring him back for. But I feel like a bat like that you got to have in that lineup. Oh, righties. Let me see. Sweep. Okay, so you got a dominant pitch. So righties is getting a lot of sinkers, 50%. Glad I just looked at that. Is Buxton back? Y'all said he had a rib injury or some shit, right? He went for 2 yesterday. That caught me off guard. 20% fly, 20-60, 20-10-60. He'll be up by next week. His defense, yeah. Now that's the thing that his defense is crazy, and that's what they was talking about too. That's funny you say that. That was the main thing they was talking about. Why you got to figure out somewhere to put him. But who do you take out of that lineup? Harrison Bader. Hold up. What's your odds? Plus 950 with a 30% barrel. Oh, it's these last 5. But hold on. 20, 30, 40, 20, 50. 0, 40, 40, 20. He got some shit over here, though, with all this bright green right here. Like, he was on, damn. Home run, home run, home run. He hit one here. Just wasn't high enough. I don't know. If you skeptical, take the double. Because you can look right here and see he got home run, home run, home run. And these last 2 at-bats is doubles. And that's coming from this high barrel percentage. It's all about Now, if he can get the ball up, it'll be a homer. If not, he look like he can get the total bases for sure because he got a crazy high barrel percentage. It's just his exit velocity dropping. 57 here, 74, 63, 76. So if you're afraid of the power not there, go to total base route. And he been seeing them well all year. Green across the board against righties. Matt Warner, 98-20. He owed down from yesterday. 40% fly, 20% home run to fly ball ratio, 60 hard hit. 97-20 last five. Matt Warner is in a good spot again, just like yesterday, at plus 450. Again, it's 9-mile-an-hour winds come in, so be careful if you're scared to take that home run for that reason. Just go the total base. You can go total base, RBI, hit run RBI. It's a million different ways. We look at them for homers, but if you're afraid of the weather or anything throwing it off for you, just take the total. Go one of them routes. Concussion. Bucks on 10-day. He's going to hit a bomb today. Bader, his eyes were so. And his eyes is 950. I feel like that's a little high for a 30% barrel over his last 10 at-bats. It was just like, what is this, about 6-7 at-bats ago when he was hitting like this? 950 might be too overpriced. What's his two total baseline then? They only showing one total base. It's not no way of looking at an alt line. Yes, it is. Plus 200, see? That's why I love finding long shots, because they total base is gonna be high odds. So you can still get some value going that route. 91-20 Clemens. Somebody just mentioned Clemens. 95-20 over his last five at-bats. 20%, 40-60, 30-30-30, 60. What's his odds? 480. He owed from yesterday. These lefties need to take advantage of this park. You got 328 in this right side. These lefties should be hitting homers out of there. What was Bellows? Sinker, four-seam change. Four-seam change. Okay. Trying to see what his pitches was. 96 exit velo, 97 rather, 10% barrel. We talked about him yesterday. And it looked like it's the same thing. The power there. No fly balls in his last 10 at-bats. Last 15, maybe one. But his last 10 at-bats, we were just talking about this yesterday. The power is always undeniable with Royce Lewis. It's just he not hitting no. Everything is line drives or ground balls. So might as well take his total bases and call it a day. Take his total bases, call it a day. Vasquez. What happened to him? Hold on. 92 exit velo, 93. Vasquez, Gasper. Who the fuck? 101 exit velo. 40-20, 40-80. 30-30, 40-50. Who is this? I know it's a lot of bright green right here, and this nigga got some power. I don't know who this is or if he playing, but watch him for sure. I don't know. I never even heard of a Mickey Gasper. Any Twins fans in here? Who the hell is this? So yeah, you got Bader as a long shot, but if you want like a safer route that look good is Warner and Clemens. All lefties. Oh no, Bader a righty, I'm sorry. Clemens, Warner, and you got a long shot at 950 with Bader. He plus 1,000 on MGM, even better. He was seeing the ball yesterday had one to the wall, I believe. Oh, you talking about Bader? Yeah, the one that it had to be that one. It said it was a double. So he got the power. He just gotta get that angle up and he'll be straight. Zebby. See what we got going on over here. 96-20 over your last five. 102, 26, 409. I don't understand how shit like that is not a homer. How is that an out? Okay, now we got a four-seam dominant pitcher. 93-20 over his last five at-bats against this. 98-20 over his last 10. 60% fly ball, 10%, 70, 60, 60. What's Abreu line? Abreu in a great spot. And then you can see right here, I don't know where this shit went. Well, it had to go to the wall at 409 or he got robbed or something. So he's seeing the ball well. 99-40. We talked about him yesterday. He went yard yesterday. It looked like he damn sure about to go back to back. Look at all of this bright green in these last 9 at bats. Just look at some of these exit velocities. Look at these distances. Like, he's seeing the ball crazy. 99-40 last 5, 99-40 last 10. 50% fly ball, 10% home run to fly ball rate, 80% hard hit. Last 5, 60, 20, 80 at 460. Great value on him. I seen a couple people in these first 2 games, 3 games, whatever we on. That's in prime spots. And you're going to see the 4-seam a lot. 99-40 last 5, 93-40. Still hitting fly balls. Still got a high home run to fly ball ratio. Consistent hard hits. 60, 20, 80. Even better this last 5 at bats. Jaron is in a great spot. Warner been telling me the last 3 days. Now watch what happened. If you don't play him today, he gonna go yard. That's just what happened to me with Barger. Shit crazy. 47. So you gotta. Oh, so you 4-seam heavy everywhere. Noted. 30, 60, 40, 80. With a 97 exit velo at +6. Hey, didn't Trevor Story go yard yesterday? He look like he in a sneaky spot again today with this exit velocity. I keep like, don't always go off this. I'm telling you. Do your part and come to this StatCast and see what they doing. If you hitting fly balls consistently and you hitting over 95 consistently, those are 2 of the best things that we need to go yard. He did. It looked like he could do it again today at +600. 96-20. Let me go to 94-10. Y'all about to see hella 4-seams. 97-20. 40-10, 70, 20-40, 94-20. What's he at? 850? She might be in a long spot. What's this? He had a triple yesterday. 103, 22, 394. So you can see they're seeing the ball well. 99, 20, 376. Like, they're seeing the 4-seam well. They might give Lazebi some hell today. You got, man, this look crazy. You got a sneaky in him. Especially when you're looking at this 4-seam alone against all of them. The power there, consistent fly balls, consistent hard hits. Abreu, 95, 0, 93, 30, 40. Okay, so you might be total bases. You hitting a lot of line drives. Let me see. Bregman. 94-10, 40-10, 50, 40-20, 40. Toro. Romy. Is he playing today? 140 against both. 98-20 against the 4-seam. 120. Okay, hold on. 50% ground ball, 30, 80%. 40, 40, 20, 80. Let me see. Put the slider back on here. 10. 40, 40, 10, 70. Watch Romy. If Romy play today. The double merchant himself. The double merchant himself, Roman. I ain't listening on no Fed tap. Man, you got options. What is his weakness? Let me see real quick. 11%. So it's looking like the lefties. Okay. Because you got options. The best option to look like is this. It's Jaron. But you got Abreu, if you want another lefty. You got a couple righties in here. Trevor Story, Sedan. Bregman look like he might be in a sneaky spot. They all about to see 4-seam. So, like, it's a lot of them that's hitting the 4-seam well. And Romy. He might be the best righty. Let me see. Without having to isolate no pitches, 96-20, 140. Okay, Romy. So if you don't take a lefty, your best option would be to go Romy if you go a right. But you got literally 3 righties and 2 lefties in this game. If you don't know who you want to pick, take 2 total bases for each or 2 hit run RBIs and call it a day. Yeah, him and Trevor Story went yard yesterday. And it looked like they're going to do it again today. And you can see, like, even Jaron, like, he just going crazy the last 15 at-bats versus righties. 97, 33, 73% hard hit percentage. Who was this right here, the second person? Trevor Story, 96, 20, 67. So these are hot batters right now against the hand. And then when we go into it, we actually see that they're hitting those pitches well as well. Diamondbacks Tigers, 80 degrees, good for carry, 9-mile-an-hour winds going right left to right, right to left to right field. Ryan Nielsen, 9 homers, 4 lefties, 5 righties. Chris Paddock, his first game, he just got traded for Minnesota, right? Wasn't even Minnesota. First game as a Tiger, 17 homers, 11 to lefties, 6 to righties. You can see that he giving up damn near 2 homers a game to lefties. Same barrel to both hands, more fly balls to left hands, and more home runs result to fly balls. Who was that again? Who, Romy? Who you talking about? Romy, Gonzalez, whatever the fuck his name is. He finally went yard yesterday. Yesterday was a crazy day. Damn, 60% four seams. Sheesh. And this shit look trash. Torque, he been in a good spot for days now. Like, I don't know what he got. He throwing a 63% four seam to everybody. Damn. 92-40, 80% fly ball, 20% home run to fly ball ratio, 60% hard hit at plus 470. Spence is in a good spot again. I picked Riley yesterday too. Really? You a dog for that one. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what made you do it, but you a dog. So Torkelson in a good spot again. Let me see. 98-20 over 10 at bats to both pitches. The four seam alone, 98-10. 100 exit velo average, 20% barrel. 20-80, 20-60. Let me see, 10. Oh, you hitting a lot of line drives. So total bases. Glade, he got the power for damn sure, but he hitting all line drives. Zach McKinstry. What is his name? He just did something yesterday. I feel like I seen his name on something. Four seam. Like, look at all of this. He just don't got the power behind him. But he actually, but then when he had the power, they was line drives. Then when he hit the actual fly ball with the distance, it don't be with power. And that's why his odds is plus 1,000. He went yard. He did right here. Okay, I'm like, I seen his name on something. Like, the thing is, like, he hit a lot of fly balls. He hit far. It's like, but when he hit it with the right angle, he don't get the power. And then when he hit it with the power, he don't get the right angle. And he had plus 1,000. Man, that's crazy. Gotta look at this four seam alone on everybody. That's 63% four seam. What's up with Coach Keith, man? He used to be one of my favorites. He got the power. 20, 40, 20. That ain't the worst. 40, 20, 20, 50. It's better shit than that, though. Dingler. 99-10. A lot of ground balls, a lot of line drives. Last 5, no fly balls. Carry. 94-0, 94-10. Damn, a 90% fly ball is crazy. 40% hard hit, 10% home run to fly ball to the four seam. Let me see some. He's giving up 3 homers to the four seam. Kerry got 6 from righties. What's Kerry odds? Anybody see Kerry Carpenter on the sports books? Do he got a line? They threw him a 30-mile-an-hour ball, it looked like. Real talk, it was based strictly off the pitcher being weak to lefties. Everybody but Torque, and I picked Torque. That's crazy. Kerry had 2 doubles yesterday. A 90% fly ball is crazy. So that means you got a home run chance every time he hit the ball. All he got to do is just put the power behind it. He had plus 390. I like Kerry. You got a chance every time he come up to bat if he hit fly balls like that. All you got to make sure, or hope rather, is that he got the power behind it to go over the wall. I know he just got back. Jake Rogers, 20% barrel, 2060, 1442. Oh shit, wrong pitch. I'm tripping. 40, 20, 10, 40, 20, 60. And who is the other catcher when Jake Rogers don't play? 100 exit velo, 101 last five, 40% 80, 60% 70. Matt, man, come on, man. It's about that time, my boy. It's about that time. Like, you got the power, you got the fly ball percent, and consistent hard hits. I don't understand what's taking so long for you to get your first homer. He in another spot again, and I don't know what his odds is, but we know it's gonna be at plus 1,000 or higher. So it's like he been a long shot for 3 weeks. So Torkelson, I see the power. What's the problem here? I think he was hitting a lot of no fly balls. Torque. Oh, Carpenter. And then your long shot is Matt Vierlin again. The power he has is crazy. Four seam slider, even it goes up against the four seam. He hit a lot of fly balls. 70%, 7 out of 10. He hit 95 miles an hour often with fly balls. I just don't understand. Well, I know why. We figured it out. Everything he hit is damn near the center field. Wasn't that who this was that we was looking at? That was hitting everything to the deepest part of the park in center field. Vierlin not listed. Okay, he might not play today. Yeah, we were just saying that Riley finally went. It seemed like it was a lot of players yesterday that didn't look like they had what they needed, and they went yard. Sometimes you got to just make that executive decision like he said he did. Like, sometimes it's just the super weakness of a hand. So you give yourself a fighting chance. All right, so he's damn, how this lineup confirmed already? Well, that's good. And as you can see, if you knew the prop finder, when the lineup confirmed, you ain't got to worry about all them extra batters. It's gonna have them in order so you know who playing. And if you go to verse righties for the season and just look at all of this green, they're seeing right-hand pitchers very well. And he has a weakness to lefties. 11 of his 17 homers, almost 2 homers a game, 8% barrel, more hard hits. Well, no, it's about the same. More fly balls, more home runs per fly ball ratio. So keep that in mind. Vierlin has a line on Fanatic. What's his line? All right, Suarez, you about do, my boy. I don't know what the fuck you got going on, but it's about that time. And 30% barrel over the last 10 at-bats to the slider, changeup, four seam coming from righties. This is a four seam heavy pitcher. So you look at that, his exit velocity went up, barrel 10% last five, 97-20. 40% fly, 20% home run to fly. 4 out of 5 is 95 miles an hour or higher off the bat, which is what you need. 30, 10, 80 at plus 315. Suarez should go today. Power there, you hit fly balls, you destroying the four seam, and on the season, a damn near 600 slug with a 300 ISO. That is crazy power against right-hand batters for the season. Corbin, four seams. Let me see, and I'm telling you, he is in the craziest of slumps. Just look for a full year what he doing against righties with the four seam, and then look at these last 10 at bats. That shit day and night. 40% fly, 40 hard hit, 40-40 last five. You can see over here, 500 slug, 300 ISO. Again, crazy power with 21 homers. He just in a crazy, crazy stretch right now that's got him fucked up. He plus 500. That's his line? Could tell. Crazy power. The issue with him, he ain't been hitting no fly balls. I already knew what it was. He been like this for a week straight. 0% fly balls in his last 10 at-bats. Four seam. Now let's see. The four seam, his fly ball went up to 20%. He still got a consistent hard hit percentage. So, okay, if he see enough four seams today, it might be the day he can get out of this jam that he in where he ain't hitting no fly balls. The power is undeniable. Even adding the changeup back, the power never was a problem. I guess he just been seeing a lot of changeups because with both pitches, it's no fly balls. You eliminate the changeup because he's gonna see 50% four seams. The fly ball went up to 20%. So anybody on Marte today? This might be the day. I'm running this total basis. Anybody was on him this morning today? What I say about Green? Yeah, and that's what I said. They took him, they said, basically because it was a weakness. So he do got a weakness to lefties. And looking at these players, sometimes, again, that'd be that executive decision to where you like, okay, they're not hitting well right now, but if you look at the full body of work, anything over a 500 slug and like over a 250, once you get into like that 300 range slug ISO, that's just crazy power. So, again, sometimes it'd be like that. A couple people did that yesterday where it just their strength to that hand showed, even though they haven't been batting well. We looked there. He looked at crazy yesterday, and then he didn't play. I'm telling you, the books be knowing shit. 93-10, 92-20, 40%, 80%, 50%, 70. He in the same spot like yesterday at the same odds. Let's see if he played today. Well, he is playing today. This is the official lineup. He was in a great spot yesterday, and then and I was gonna play him too at these odds. I'm gonna make a damn long shot late because I know I'm gonna end up playing him straight as well. You was on him? Yeah, I like him today. Went to that four seam. Lourdes, he's in a good spot again. Like I said, he was in a great spot yesterday. Didn't play. Adrian Del Castillo. Four seam. 91-0. 91. Let me see. 80% fly ball, 20% hard hit. 50-50. Let me put this change up back and see some. 50-40. He got the power. He hit fly balls. I don't know what. Oh, distances, and maybe he don't hit this as much. What's his odds? He got to have odds because he in the starting lineup. I don't know why it does that. Are you like? Oh, are you talking about for long shots? I don't know who the hell I'm gonna do. That I do have to figure out. But me personally, I'd rather play the long shots. Unless I get the good players at like 400 odds. I'd rather just play all the long shots straight. So you got Cattell, like I said, the power there. You take away this changeup, he gonna see a lot of four seams. Hopefully he can hang shoot a lot of four seams down the plate. If he do, shit clipped. Suarez for sure. 92-30. You look at the four seam alone, the power go up. You got a long shot here in Lourdes, and I see a few people that might take their chance here. He just not. I don't know. I don't know. I think I done probably overdid my welcome. I've been chasing that shit too long. So yeah, Cattell, Suarez, and you got a nice long shot in Lourdes, who played yesterday. Thank you for that follow. Appreciate you. So yeah, you got a couple spots, and if I'm leaning anybody, it would probably be Cattell because that's the weaker side. But again, you still got two righties that's in great spots. But if I'm trying to pick one, it's a couple reasons. Not only is that his weak side, the wind is going to right field, which will favor the Carrolls and the Cattells who hitting to right field. It'll help with their extra carry with the wind going that way 9 miles an hour. So you got a few options over there. Cubs Brewers, 72 degrees. I don't know what none of this shit even matter for because it's a roof. So the rain don't matter, the wind don't matter, the low temp don't matter. I'm fucking with them. Yeah, I fucks with that. You got Shota Imanaga, 14 homers, 2 to the lefties, 2 to the righties. You can see where his weaker side is at. A lot of green over here. A high home run per 9, high barrel. Freddie Peralta, 14 homers, 6 to lefties, 8 to righties. Danny Jansen. Oh, I forgot he just got traded here. So this is his first game as a Brewer. And all of this bright green, this shit looks stupid. And where are you at over here? Jansen. 465, 267, 5 homers on the season. This look crazy. 30% barrel. Splitter, four seam, both in the 40s, so I'm going to leave that alone. This shit looks stupid. Go to last 5, 96-60. Is these coming with equipped with fly ball? It is 60, 20, 80. 50, 10, 80. Today, he might hit a homer his first game there. And I have no idea what his line is. What's Jansen line, y'all? What's Jansen line? I'm sure he got one. First game there, and these metrics look crazy. Hold on. All right, there we go. I must have missed these trades. Yeah, he got traded the other day. Hope he plays. He on my radar. Yeah, this shit look crazy. Especially these last 5 at bats against a splitter and a 4-seam from a lefty. In this part 2, he'll be all right. 98 exit velo. So you got the power. What's going on, Jackson? Crazy power for 10 at bats. 40-70. 40-80. What's the issue, my boy? No barrels, but he got the power and he hitting fly balls. What's his odds? And you can see for the season, a 350 batting average is insane on 116 at bats. If he don't do nothing else, he gonna damn sure get on base today. With a 350 batting average, a 600, I'm just rounding, a 600 slug, 230 ISO. He been hitting them with crazy power, but I don't know what his line is. Oh, it's right here. Oh, okay. I need to come up here and start making sure I look at that. I wonder if I don't be on home run. 475, good value. 475. I found it. There's a shit on the mound for they all they got is shitters. So I believe you wholeheartedly. Now what is this? Okay, so hold on. So lefty's gonna get a 4-seam a lot. All right, noted. Somebody just said something about Christian Yelich. What did he do yesterday? Nothing. 92-10, 86-20. A lot of ground balls. A lot of ground balls. Okay, so yeah, if you're gonna do anything with that, you're gonna probably want to go to total base route or a hit or something. Because he damn sure ain't getting hitting lefties well. But I mean it makes sense. Lefty to lefty. You are a righty, so this is gonna stay as is. He sold me. Freelick, what are you? A lefty, so you're gonna see a lot of 4-seams. Ain't shit changed. Durbin. What are you, a righty? So you're gonna see exactly what you're looking at, brother. Where the power hitters at? That's all I give a damn about. With them high exit velocity. Fine. Damn. 100 exit velo, 20% barrel, 60% ground, 40 line drive, 80 hard hit. 30, 30, 30, 40 over the last 10 at bats if you want to look at the bigger sample size. The last 5 he ain't hit one, but over 10 at bats, 93-10. Somebody was just mentioning him. What you get him at 400, and he got 3 homers in his last 4 games. Tell y'all, don't let that. I'm telling you, don't be that person where you see something you like and you worried about them going yard yesterday, especially if they playing in the same park that they was in. Don't let that be the reason. Whoa, you hitting fly ball. The problem is you ain't got no damn power. All right, so you got Jackson. I like this Jackson for sure. I'm not worried about this because again, I can see you got a bright green exit velo, 98 exit velocity average is insane. You hit fly balls. That's all I need to see. You get the ball in the air and you hit hard. That means that's power and fly balls equal far distance. That's all I need to see. So you got Churio. When is Vine? He's the best. It's no question. He's by far the best option. If we can get Danny Jansen, he's the best option. And then you can go to Vine and Jackson on some backups. But if Danny Jansen plays today, it's not even close. You had him on your list? Not even close. This shit look crazy. And look at his last 5 at bats, more recent. 96-60. 1 out, homer, double. Like, that's what we want. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see for sure. Danny Jansen, please play. Freddie Peralta. What's up with these guys, y'all? These motherfuckers having a bad little post All-Star break. 20% barrel. Is there any main pitches that we... Damn, another 4-seam pitcher. Cool. 30% barrel, 91 exit velo over his last 10. Last 5, that shit just jumped through the roof. 97-40. 60%, 20-80. And he at plus 480. Pete Crow. Maybe these be blessings in disguises too. I always tell y'all that. Like when a person go into like a slump or they ain't hit a homer in a couple games, it's low-key be a blessing in disguise because that's when you usually can get some good value on them. If they going crazy in like a little short span, then that's when you're gonna start seeing them nuke their odds. So like, I don't think like Pete Crow at 480 with this power, and just look what he's doing against righties, y'all. 20 homers, 300 batting at. He has a 600 slug with a 300 ISO. Right hand pitchers hate. I know they hate seeing him. That is the power of these is up there with the Otanis and Judges kind of power against a certain hand. At 480, that's crazy. Last 10, 92 10, 50% fly, 10% 50. That's good to know. But you about to see a lot of four seams. Damn. 98 40, 60 20 80, 60 40 80, 97 40. Damn. Suzuki in a good spot at 430. They giving good odds on every single one of them. Another one, 18 homers against righties, 500 slug, 260 ISO. That's been hitting them with power all year. Is them boys about to bounce back? 98-20, 96-10. Swanson against this pitch is decent. 40-20, 40-80, 20-30, 50-60. What's his odds? 650? Gotta watch Swanson. Let's see what else in here first. Nico Horner, he a sneaky motherfucker. He don't never look like he gonna do shit, and he go out there and make shit shake. This nigga. 94-10. 50% fly, 10% home run to fly, 40 hard hit against the changeup curve four seam. Now let's see what happens when we put this four seam. Hold on, last 5-2. Let me see. 91-0. 94-10. Let me see the four seam alone. 97-20. And all this shit just turned even brighter green. 96-20 over last 5. More fly balls, a higher home run to fly ball ratio, more hard hits percentage. Same with last 10. 60-10, 60-10-60 at 430. Swanson plus 600 on FanDuel. He plus 650 on DraftKings. It looked like this whole damn roster. So Pete Crow, Suzuki, Kyle Tucker, like the main ones that like, and I'm talking about with all the pitches included. They still got a decent barrel. Swanson, I gotta be convinced by looking at this four seam. So that's why I'm saying hold off. But yeah, it's 650 on DraftKings. What we at? Ian Happ. He sold me yesterday. Four seam. Exit velocity went up. Fly ball 80%, hard hit 50. Plus 600. Man, there we go. Michael Bush, 90-30 last 10, 81-0. You can see his last 5 at bats, he's been struggling. 90 with a 30% barrel with the change curve four seam. You go straight four seam, 98-40. Last 5, 95-40. 80% fly, 20% home run to fly ball, 60% fly, 30% home run to fly ball, which is an elite ratio. Last 10 at bats. What's his odds? What's Michael Bush odds, y'all? I know he better tuck this four seam or he gonna have a long day today. Peralta. 94-40, Matt Shaw. Hold on, what the fuck? 60-20-60. 40-10-50. What the fuck? 94-40. You hear homers? Yeah. What's his odd? Oh, 950, Matt Shaw. Noted. 20% barrel. 20% barrel. Yeah, if he know what's good for him, I would probably resort to everything else but the fastball because they are fucking fastballs up from righties. 60-30. Carson Kelly, Turner. These niggas don't be playing today. So you got Pete Crow. Who y'all like the most out of them? Pete Crow, Suzuki, Kyle Tucker, and Bush. Oh, let me go back to 10s. Hold on. Crow, Suzuki, Kyle Tucker, Bush, and hey, Matt Shaw at this he got a 20% barrel against all of the pitches. But this is very interesting. Especially these last 5. 40-10, 50, 60, 20, 60 with a 40% barrel at 950. Fuck Bush, Suzuki, Tucker, PCA. It's some options on that team. If Peralta come out there and he come four seam heavy like it's showing he been doing, he gonna have a long day. Matt Shaw at plus 950. Who was that other 950? Y'all know I'm a fucking maniac. Who was that, man? Bader. Okay. Okay. We move. Braves Royals. 90 degrees. Wind going out. Good, good. Um, we got Joey Wentz. It was Shaw. No, I remember Shaw. You said LaFleur, haven't you said you talked in the chat before? Why I say first time chat? Take Shaw because he be smacking homers randomly, and this shit look crazy today. Joey Wentz, 6 homers, 1 to lefties, 5 to righties. He got a 16% barrel to lefties. Damn. Angel Zerpa, 5 homers, 1 to lefties, 4 to righties. What we got over here? Randall Grichuk went out there and ain't do shit yesterday. I don't think. Another 4-seam heavy. That's what I like to see. 20% barrel, 60, 20, 30, 60. The hard hits ain't consistent. You can see it right here as well. You don't see no green exit velocities. Volpe saved me yesterday because, damn, I'm telling you, all it takes is one of them long shots and shit is up. Shit is up. Every single time. Hold on, let me get this in. All right, so we got Bobby Witt. Where you go? Bobby Witt, crazy power. 100 exit velo over 10 at bats. Against the 4-seam, exit velo went up and barrel went up. The problem is we getting a lot of line drives. The hard hits is there, a lot of ground balls and line drives. And so I would go to double route. I would go to total base route, especially in Kaufman. Total bases. Look, I'll never look at this, but just showing y'all something. Like, especially with him being at home. Let me see some filter. Home. Look, at home. Look at these last 5 home games. So it makes sense. It all makes sense. He got the power, right? 102 exit velocity. The thing is, a lot of line drives his last 10, last 5, a lot of ground balls. That's when you go on that total base route. And Kaufman having one of the bigger outfields. King Stu, appreciate that sub. God bless. Kaufman having one of the bigger outfields, it's an easier park to get it done in. And you can see when I went to home, he do what he need to do there. Now look at this. I don't care about this, but just noted he 0 for 7 against this Joey Wentz kid. Pitch wise, he done given up 4 homers to the cutter to right hand batters. How many homers he got to the cutter? None. But he do got 1,000 slug with a 333 ISO on 15 at bats. More the reason. Everything about this say take his total bases. Where's this game at? All right, so Bobby Witt. Did Pascal Tino go yard yesterday? 30% barrel over 10. He's seeing the ball well. 40% fly. Elite home run to fly ball ratio. 50% hard hit. With a 30% barrel. I wish the exit velocity was up more. But what's his odds? What's Pascal Tino odds? Oh, he went yard yesterday. 575. Perez. Y'all are seeing 4 seams righties. 94-0. 40% 50, but this shit gotta come up some. I'm gonna have to target these late games since I'm late, but let's cook. Oh, you ain't missed much. Catch her up, somebody in chat. You ain't missed much of nothing. Garcia, not 100 exit velo, 101 over 10 at bats, 4-seam heavy, 110. Look at all these over 100 exit velocities in a row. Last 5, 103, 20. 20%, 20, 80 with a 60 ground ball. 60 ground ball over the last 10, but he got a 30% fly ball over the last 10. So you got to make a decision at plus 830. Is it worth it though? Like as far as like on the long shot side, or do you just take the total bases and call it a day? India, 50% fly, 92. I'm gonna see hella four seams. Nah, that's trash. Where you at, India? Isbell. Are you a righty? Somebody was talking about him yesterday. You a righty, and you gonna see a lot of. Oh no, hold on, righty. Am I tripping? Who see the four seam a lot? Okay, it is. Who is this? Randall. Pick girls. Thank you for those 5 gifted. I'm with you. Just got in here. Did anyone write down the looks? Oh yeah, they be writing them down. Somebody in here got them. Share the wealth, y'all. Y'all know how we move. You ain't miss much of nothing. Thank you for those 5 gifted. Thank you for that. Thank you for those 5 gifted. King Stu, thank you for the 1 month sub. I appreciate y'all. Trey, thank you for the prime sub. Thank y'all. We 4 away from hitting our y'all. We 4 away from hitting the goal before the first. No pressure. We 4 away from hitting that motherfucker. And that's why I make sure I try to turn this bitch on every day, man. Y'all be here for me. I gotta be here for y'all. Well, damn. Okay. Well, we hit that. What's up, Blocks? Appreciate you, my boy. Told you we would. You definitely did. You know what I'm saying? And I have all the faith in my community. I have all the faith. I have all the faith in y'all. So I figured it, but it's, damn. Thank you, man. Appreciate that 5 gifted, Blocks. There you go right there. Here, I'm gonna do. You know how to highlight? Let me see. Here, I got you. Just want to make sure everybody up to date, the ones who in chat. Can I use my own message effects? Fuck a message effect. Just highlight the message. Why can't I highlight messages? Hold on. I'm just trying to make sure y'all got. No, I think it's because I'm the one streaming. No, I was just trying to highlight it in the chat for y'all, but there y'all go. W Mans. But like I said, I already know y'all gonna take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm tripping. Man, I'm over here tripping. Y'all got y'all excited about some shit. I'm looking at the viewers. The viewers was 297. I'm goofy as shit. Hey, appreciate those 5 gifted. I still think we gonna get it though. That's the thing. I still think we gonna get it. We got a whole nother day. What was that? John Ray, Melendez. I don't know what to do with this, y'all. Like with Melendez, as far as like he just ain't got enough at bats, but I know he been hitting the ball well. Bobby Witt, total bases. Pasquantino, that probably was the only one that I liked. That made sense. 30% barrel over 10 at bats, 40% fly ball, 50% hard hit. But I'm trying. This is a nice long shot. He got a lot of ground balls, yes. But with that power and over 10 at bats, if you look at this, he got a 30% fly ball. Yes, he definitely got a lot of ground balls. So I wouldn't be mad if you go to total base route. But with a 30% fly ball and this power, I ain't mad at you for sprinkling on him for a homer at plus 830. He is sneaky motherfucker. I didn't see none. Did y'all, when y'all looked at this, did y'all see anything else that y'all had liked? But your whisper is that wacky. Hey, yo. No, man, I'm looking at the wrong shit. Hey, yo. Y'all fried. Sean Murphy. Damn, your shit look crazy. Look at this. Hey, y'all, look at this little section right here. That shit looks stupid. Hold on. We here now. We might as well stay. 60% fly, 40% home run and fly ball. Nuts. Who is this? Who are you going against? Angel Serpa. Who in the fuck is he? And it ain't really nothing dominant. So you're going to see all 3 of these pitches. 98, 40. Last 5, 101, 60. Oh my God. At plus 500 is shit. Yeah, but even this year, he been going crazy since he been back. That's why I said, like, I ain't mad. He done hit a few to the wall already. Melendez been back. He came back smashing. Hey, this look crazy. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. 101, 60. 60% fly. 2 out of 3, y'all. 2 out of 3 fly balls from Sean Murphy is leaving the park with an 80% hard hit over 5. Even over 10, a bigger sample size, he still got a 40% home run to fly ball with a 98-40. If he don't go, I'd be super surprised. But wow, he just played him. Hold on, what? Okay, I'm lost. What am I missing here, y'all? Why do it say he went against him yesterday? What the fuck? Am I missing something here? Why do it say he went against him yesterday and he going again today? Who is this pitching? A reliever? Or is that like something? Or that's not accurate? Okay, hold on. Damn, up here. Heavy on the sinkers, huh? 30%, 70, 80, 20, 40. He got the power, but what the fuck is going on? I mean, again, you could take it's a higher ground ball, but if you can get somebody to get a fly ball 30%, that's 1 out of 3 out of their 3 at bats. So you can take your chance on that. That's a decision, executive decision you're gonna have to make. He's a reliever, I think, but damn, like they gonna go back to back days. Let me see. Riley. Okay, so the righties is popping it. Bullpen game today. Don't tell me that. That's the shit I like to hear. Riley, 95-20 over his last 10, 99-20 over his last 5. Fly balls is there. Home run to fly ball ratio, consistent hard hits. 50% fly ball, 10, 60 over 10. And it's nothing dominant, right? No. Okay, Austin Riley, Sean Murphy. Here, somebody just asked about. Okay, he go heavy sinkers to these lefties. That might be why he don't give up a lot to him. He heavy sinkers on these lefties. And these lefties is looking like this lefty to lefty is not hitting this sinker well. Definitely got to look at that. He don't throw nothing dominant to righties. So what you see is what you get for the righties. Nick Allen, you a righty. Baldwin, you a lefty, so you got to get the sinker treatment. 60% of the time he throwing y'all sinkers. It's crazy. Hold on, 94-20. I don't even think he playing today. He got fucked up yesterday. But this do look crazy. If he would have been, that looked crazy. But I don't think he playing today. Profar switch hitter. So if he a lefty, you batting right. Okay. Oh yeah. So it's obvious. It's the righties. Riley is at. What's Riley line, y'all? Riley and Murphy is the best 2 on here, and that's your best bet anyway. With it being a lefty. Look, that's the side you want to be on, the right side. Now, be very careful with this. He is not a fly ball pitcher. Do that mean you can't get a fly ball? It does not. But the way his arsenal set up and location, he forced a lot of ground balls. But he give up a lot of hard hits. And if you can get a fly ball, which we always look at and make sure that they do, 1 out of every 3 fly balls you get is a homer as a right-hand batter. But he don't give up a lot of fly balls. So if he come out there and you start seeing a lot of total bases and doubles and ground outs and shit like that, don't be surprised. It's telling you in the stats, he don't give up a lot of fly balls. Acuna on the 10-day, yeah, I seen that. Murphy 450, Riley 500. Oh yeah, and I like both of those odds. Noted. Murphy 550 on Bet365. That's what I thought I seen, a 550. Y'all better start line shopping. Y'all are leaving a lot of money on the board if y'all taking them at lesser odds. Where is he at? They say 5, he went up to 550. Like 5 here and Ozuna here. If you're $100 better, you losing $100 on the same play somebody else making at these odds. If you a $10 better, that's $50 or $100. That would be. If a $10 better, you leaving $100 on the board. If you play it at plus 500, I'm just saying if it was 500 on one book and 600, because there's people who like that. They just refuse to leave off like FanDuel. Nationals, Astros. It's damn near 100 degrees. Wind coming in, but it's a roof. I'm tripping. Mackenzie Gore, 13 homers, 5 to lefties, 8 to righties. Again, note where their weaknesses are. And about a homer and a half to lefties. He got a higher barrel to lefties, a higher hard hit, more fly balls. More fly balls result in the home runs. Ryan Gusto, 13 homers, 10 to lefties, 3 to righties. He have 35 in his pitch, so this is accurate. You want a left-hand batter if possible against him. He giving up damn near 2.5 homers a game to lefties. 14% barrel, 53% hard hit, 32% fly ball, 26 home, all green here. And like I said, 2.5 homers to lefties. You got enough in this pitch, my boy. That's a real weakness. You can't use it where you at. B is the best for line shopping. You can line shop on here too. But if you're talking about live, that's one of them. All right, so let's get into this line into here. Let's see. Yainer. What y'all going against a lefty? Who's seeing lefty? Oh, it's a nice little section of people that's been hitting lefties with some power. So let's go out. Altuve, last 10. Another four-seam heavy pitcher. 33%, 22, 33, last 5, 40, 40, 60. I don't know. Altuve sold yesterday. Is this the day for James Williams? No. Christian Walker, 99, 20 over 5. 96, 10. You hitting fly balls, 30%, 10, 70, 20, 20, 20, 80. You getting a lot of ground balls in between, though. Let me see something. Four seam heavy. Four seam. Okay, there we go. 50% fly, 60 hard hit, 40, 20, 80, 101, 20, 96, 10. He do. I feel like I done said his name 3-4 days in a row. So y'all know how that go. We just watched that shit happen in real time yesterday. That's why I just always just go off the data. Don't let your emotions get into it and you be like, man, this nigga been selling, so I'm gonna stay off of him because what all it's gonna do is you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on the spot. Christian Walker, look, he in a good spot. Look at all these 100-mile-an-hour exit velos back to back at bats. 107, 103, 102, 94, 99, 99. So he hitting with power. And he should be able to get some homers in this damn in Astros Park. Four seamed up. 94, 20, 96, 10, 40, 60, 20. Oh no, I'm tripping. And 60 hard hit. What's his odds? 560. I cannot get Yainer Diaz right. But he's in a good spot. I say that to say he in a good spot. I can't never get him right. When I pick him, he don't do shit. When I don't, he go yard. Last 5, last 10. A lot of line drives here, Cam. 290. Yeah, you've been hitting them with some power, too. This might be a total base spot. Caratini, 97-10 over his last 10 at-bats. Hell yeah, PCA. Man, it's a lot of Cubs that stand out. PCA, yes. Did he go last night? It said he did. You talking about Yainer? Yeah, from looking here, he did. Yep. I had him this day. The day before that. That's why I said I can't never get him right. Caratini, he's batting 97-10 against all the pitches. 92-20. Fastball heavy. 92-20. Last 10, 97-10. 20%, 40, 40, 70, 60, 20, 20. He another person who like seeing a 600 slug with a 360 ISO. He's seeing lefties very well. My problem is this high ass ground ball percent. I don't know. What's his line? Plus 700. He might be in a good long shot spot. Because he damn sure got the power. Let's see. It's like what stand out the most? McCormick. I forgot he was back. I just seen his name somewhere. Somebody was just talking about him. It won't be me with no 0% fly ball. Who is this? He ain't played since the 3rd of the month, so he hurt. So yeah, you got Christian Walker, you got Yainer Diaz. Caratini in a good spot as far like a 92-20 is a great spot. He's seeing him 98-18 for the season at plus, what was he, 800 or some shit like that? 700. And I also think what's the name in the sneaky spot of Altuve. His metrics don't look the same. I don't know what it is. A lot of change-ups. That's what's fucking him up here. You isolate this four seam, all that change. 94-20, 40% fly, 40% home run to fly ball ratio. So he might be in the sneaky spot. But you definitely got people that just stand out even more, like Christian Walker and Yainer Diaz, over like their last 10 at-bat sample size. Both hitting the four seam well. Christian O's, unless he went yesterday, I don't think he did. No, he didn't. He ain't win in 9 games. But he's looked well going back to this athletics game. He don't look well. So he overdue for sure. 101-20 with a 40% fly, 20% home run to fly ball ratio. He overdue. And his odds is 5. You getting good value on all of them too. 520, 560, 700, and even Altuve is 650. So you got some good value on that Astro side. It don't get you if it's ever gonna be a time. If it's ever gonna be a time, it's gotta be today against Gusto, however the hell you say his name. If it's gonna be a time, it's now. Because Gusto getting rocked by lefties. 100 exit velo average, 20% barrel his last 5. We've been seeing that shit for so long. But hold on, let's see something. 4 seam heavy. God damn. 10% steel. 0 steel. What in the fuck, James? What you got going on, bro? You out here looking like the new Gunnar Henderson. He didn't even win yard. What's the problem? What you got going on? What's up with Buddy, y'all? What y'all got? What y'all think about this? Do you say fuck that low fly ball and go off the power? 106-20 last 5, 102-40 last 10. Which one hold more weight? Gonna run it back? hey, yo, he said they told him to chill after he hit that slip, dog. Facts. That nigga cashed the world out. They said, bruh, you love your grandmother? Do you love your grandmother? Because if you love her, cut that shit out. Don't do that shit ever again. 90. He got power. What's going on? 30, 40, 50, 20, 40. This shit trash. I smacked him off the list. Asked about word around town. He a pimp. Whoa, who this? CJ Abrams. Boy, you been in your bag lately. I know that for sure. 4 seam, 20% barrel. Damn, piss missile. 60, 20, 60. I swear, y'all, it's to the point where when I see that, I automatically like it. When I see 60, 20, 60, automatic. James Wood, I don't know what we're going to do with this, y'all. It's some crazy shit. I know what I'm going to do if I play it. It's going to just be, I'm not about to bullshit with you, dog. You want some bullshit until you get your shit together, I'm going to just go ahead and just cash the total bases every day. I like this CJ Abrams a lot. I like CJ a lot. Hey, ain't too much to talk about, man. You know, niggas recording everything and they videotaping cars. We can't really threaten you how we want to. Can't send you pictures of her tied up in the basement. Just ask a simple question. Do you love your grandmother? You know what the fuck going on. 70-10, damn. 70-10, 50, 80-20, 80. Hold on. What's this nigga odds? Hey, what's his odds, y'all? What's Garcia odds? Please don't fuck it up off of here. It actually got better. Hey, yo. 40, 80, 60, 100. Hey, what is his odd? This the best shit we done seen so far. Like in this game, I mean. Not listed. 560 on FanDuel. This look, he went yard yesterday. Okay, good. So we see that you done figured this park out. This shit looks stupid, y'all. 60, 100. But look, this the thing though. This why I really like him. That's the 4 seam. Look what he doing against all of them. Against all the pitches. The changeup and the curveball added. 70, 10, 50. 80, 20, 80. And that's with the changeup and curveball added. His shit look crazy right here. And when you go to the dominant 4 seam, it look crazy. All bright green. Wood 5 total bases plus 700. Damn. That might be the route to go because they have no faith in him. Man, Kenny, you funny as fuck. Kenny, what, man? Hey, what's your name on Twitter, Kenny? I wonder, do you be one of the ones that be I be chatting with? But I'm like, most of y'all I be knowing because y'all names is similar to y'all Twitter name. 93, 90. Damn, the X velocity crazy. 30%, 90. What's your odds? Josh Bell. So we got Abrams. Oh, it's these lefties. You got Abrams, Bell, Garcia. Hold on. These lefties might come out that bitch and put some work in today. And that's what we want against Gusto. Four seam, 94-10. 40% fly ball, 50 hard hit. 40% less hard hits. No, that ain't better than us. 99. Sheesh. 95. 40, 10, 50. Last five all ground balls. He cashed three total bases at 950. Watch. Let me see. Hold on. He might be that long shot. I want to see who else we can see with these four seams. Just show me power and fly balls, and we good to go. Show me power, fly balls, and it's up. Damn. Six. Damn. 60, 20, 40. 96, 20 over 5 at bats. 99, 37. This is the long shot. Riley Adams. Riley Adams is the long shot. I ain't even got to think twice. But the lefties is where you want to go. You got Abrams. He's this is my by far the favorite I like. By far, the favorite I like is him. You see this shit right here. This look crazy. Bright green here, crazy. You look at the four seam alone. Shit got even realer. So, like, if I had to pick an order, it's gonna be like Garcia. I'm gonna look at these lefties first. You got to look at the four seam for Bell. I'm gonna go to the lefties first, but you damn sure got a power hitter. For y'all who don't know about Riley Adams, you better get acquainted fast. He been dealing with injuries, but Riley Adams is one of them when it come to that mash and shit. Like 99 exit velo, 38 barrel. This is on his what? All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at bats, all bright green shit. 63% fly ball. I'm telling you, masher. He not wasting no fly ball. It ain't gonna be too many fly balls and going in the air, and it's gonna be fly outs and none of that. If he get under the baseball, that shit is gone. So, and they giving this at 750 today. Yeah, but you want to target these lefties. It's just simple. That's where his super weakness is. Hell no. You got for total bases. Yeah. See, this is the problem. James Wood always got the power. We see that he don't hit fly balls. And I feel like I've been saying that for like a week and a half now. And every day we done said it, he done went out there and haven't hit a homer. But let me see. So look, you can see right here these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 10 games. No homers. That power been like this all 10 games. But the one thing that we point out, he don't hit fly balls. Now, total bases, 1, 1, 4, 1 in these last 10 games. So your better route is to go to the total bases route. Where are they playing at? Where's this at? On the road. Let's see something. What's this two total baseline plus money? So you better go. You better off going that route on the road. Let me see your last 10 on the road. 1-1-4-1. I guess he had a hit yesterday. It's like he ain't even getting those. That's the crazy thing. Oh, fuck, are you getting hits? James Wood broken, y'all. I don't know what the fuck going on, but they got to get him right. Phillies White Sox. No, this got a high chance of rain. 75 degrees. It's decent, but it ain't the you want it up at least 80 for like the extra carry. But 75 ain't cold, so you good. Winds going to right field. Let me make sure that's accurate. Where is this game at? Yep, with an 80%, 70 is say here. The actual live percent is 80% chance of rain. So it's a high chance it's gonna either get postponed or delayed. I'm not sure if it's supposed to just rain in the beginning or if it's gonna go through a long span. I know I'm dumb lady who y'all like from Jay's Baltimore. God bless. What's up with Nick W? It was a list. I should have copied it so I could have just pasted it. Oh, here we go, right here. They had posted it earlier for the ones who was late. So that's like everything that so far, if I'm mistaken, at least that you ain't caught from early. Taiwan Walker, 12 homers, 5 to lefties, 7 to righties. Again, you can see where his weakness at, 10% barrel, damn near 2 homers a game. So you looking for righties against Taiwan Walker. Adrian Hauser, 3 homers. All 3 homers is the lefties. He haven't given up a homer to righties, and he got 35 innings pitched. So he just been fairly decent against righties. But lefties is where all 3 of his homers come from. Okay. Bregman got scratched. So we want a righty if possible. Miguel Vargas. I'm tripping. Sosa. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. Any dominant pitches? Nope. So what are you, a righty? So righties I ain't got to worry about. Just got to look at the lefties. Last 5, 80-0. Where the power at? Sosa, dog. What's up with the power, my boy? Chase. Another righty, 90 exit velo. 88 last 5. Luis Luba. This shit look trash. And it's nothing to isolate. He pitching around the same amount to the righties at least. I ain't seen a lefty yet. Damn. I limited to 4 seam. Okay, so 40% 4 seam. 40% barrel last 5, 20 last 10. These equipped with 30%, 20, 70, 40, 40, 40. Remember, you want to see 30 or higher. 60, Benintendi. 475. Okay, Benintendi. See, versus righties. Benintendi got a 400 slug, 9 homers against righties. Supposed to have thunderstorms out here? Okay. Oh, yeah, and Luis Garcia. He was the best one. Flood watching Chicago look like rain all day, starting 3 to 6. Probably wouldn't even waste time on that game. Appreciate that insight from y'all who out in Chicago. Last 5, last 10. Hold on. What are you, a righty? Switch. No, you're gonna bat left. Taylor. What happened? 30, 30. All of this shit looked crazy yesterday. You would think today would be the day against a pitcher who give up so much shit, Tauchman. I just seen his name somewhere. Feel like Hockey Kai, it ain't no dying me. We ain't trying right. I used to be on there sliding. You know the money gotta keep a chopper. 94 crazy barrel. Let me see. 80, 20, 40. 60, 10, 50. Add Tauchman on there, which is crazy that the lefties popping out. Tauchman and Benintendi so far. What are you? A switch. So all the lefties. Your power shit. 40, 10, 40, but just like the power. I wish you had a higher exit velo, but what's his odds? Just to be on the safe side. 625. Let me see. Rojas. Whoa. 40%, 20, 50, 60, 20. Of course you're in a damn line. It is not the people I expected to see today. I will tell you that. 40, 10, 40 at 700. 92 exit velo. Your velo dropped these last 5 games. Hold on. Did your fly ball? Nope. 60, 22. Just your hard hits is so inconsistent. 60, 20, 60. I ain't even seen his I don't even know what his measures look like yet, but I already know that's the magic number. 40, 20, 50. 94, 20, 99, 20. It's the lefties. That's crazy. I thought it would have been the righties. It's the lefties. Benintendi, Tauchman, Montgomery. Now, which one? Let me see over 10 at bats. 94, 20, 94, 10, 94, 20, 500, 218. You know what I look at right here? This is what I do. I always go here and see who got more at home. 2 at home. 4. Oh no. But it's 3 lefties that you can go. Take it with a grain of salt. They saying, well, I know it's a high chance of rain. They saying thunderstorms and shit like that. So just be careful with it. It might be a void. It might be a void. All three of his homers have come from lefties. 30%, 1080, 2080, 102.40, 102.40 last five. Sinkers. Okay, you throwing a lot of sinkers, huh? 105.30. And Swarby, not give a fuck. The only difference is I do see that you could keep him from hitting fly balls. You go that route. Yep. It'll be on YouTube. Yep, it'll be on YouTube right after it's done. Well, the upload will start. I say that. Yep, right after it's done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, you heavy sinkered up. 40, 80, 20, 60. He throwing a lot of sinkers to both hands. 40, 60, 30, 40. Bermudo. Let me see. 40. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. Ain't trying to go up and around about it, Anna. Hold on. Okay. All right. What was we at? Stop 40-40, last 10, 60-20, the power. Max Kepler, he looked way better than he did yesterday, too. And I know he was in like a sneaky spot. Oh, shit. 80% line drive, though. The hard hits ain't a problem. I knew that from seeing this average. But he hitting a lot of line drives. 50% line drives last 10, 80% last 5. So you do what you want with that information. I'm going to take Kyle Walk. He going hard. Hey, yo. I'm coming. Hey, man. My bad, man. I'm just trying to make sure I see everything for everybody, man. Hey, yo. He got, hey, Brandon Marsh in the sneaky spot, y'all. Y'all might want to look at that shit for sure. And like, man, ain't nothing going on, man. This nigga, this shit ain't gonna play today. Fucking for Kepler. Hey, hey, man, y'all funny as shit. Pirates, Giants. I wonder. I thought it's always hot in San Francisco, in California. Clearly, I don't know much because it's been 60 degrees out there for a week. I thought it don't be nothing less than 90 out there, bitch. Mike Burrows, 8 homers, 4 to lefties, 4 to righties. He got a 10% barrel to both hands, so that's a good sign. Logan Webb, 10 homers, 6 to lefties, 4 to righties. No, that's the Bay. It's cool. Cool temps down by the water. Oh, okay. I might say it's been 60 for a week and a half. Last 10, last 5. So you got some power. 30, 40, 70, 40, 60, 60. Mm. Devers should always look crazy. Every day. 4 seams, ridiculous. 60, 40, 100, 40, 100. Oh, he done hit a 95 mile an hour every damn day at plus 470. Shout out Adamas. He came through yesterday. 94-20, 94. See, 40% fly, 20 home run to fly ball, 60 hard hit, 20-60, 94-20 against the 4 seam. He don't look as good as he did yesterday, but he still got a high exit velocity and a high barrel. Devers looked the best so far. Oh, y'all about to get high 4 seams all day. Where's the super? What happened to Wilmer Flores, man? I remember for a little minute he was cooking. Was that had to be last season? 30% barrel last 10, 20% last 5. To the 4 seam, still got a 30% barrel. 40% over his last 5. 40% fly ball, 40% home run and fly ball, 40% hard hit. And he been going crazy. Triple again last game or 2 games ago. Then he like homered twice. So he actually is pretty good here at this park at Oracle. 2 here. You see it there. He had a triple 2 games. Like he done had a triple 2 out of these last 10 games. So he actually knows this park. Global warming, whether it's crazy in Cali. Oh, you grew up there? I ain't never been to Cali. That's the next stop though. I will be there in August. I mean September. Patrick Bailey. Got some. See what we got going on here. 2010 50. That could be better than that. 40 40. 210. Adames, Devers, Chapman. All right. Well, Devers ain't a left. So you got a 30% barrel here. You got Devers who hitting the ball well. 99 100 exit velo, right? 10% barrel. You look at this 4 seam alone, all that shit get even crazier. 60% fly ball, 100% hard hit. 102 exit velo. So you got 470 for him, you got 540 for Adames, and you got 450 for Chapman. The regulars. I tell you all the time, don't even overthink it. When you can get chalk players at decent odds, it is what it is. Ain't nothing to overthink. Reynolds. Appreciate that follow, Shiesty. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the fam. Let me see. Switch hitter, so you would have been a lefty. What about righties? Righties get the sinker. Noted. 95 exit velo. A lot of ground balls, though. Lefty. Not 101 20 last 5. 99 10 last 10. So O'Neal Cruz is crushing sinker, cutter, sweeper, change from righties. Nothing is super dominant. No. 30% fly, 50 hard hit, 20 60. What y'all thinking about O'Neal? And he at plus 600 odds. And that's all mainly because of this damn park. Y'all fucking with him today? Heavy on the sinker. Heavy on the ground ball. Never mind. Y'all fuck with O'Neal Cruz today? He on anybody radar? 2,500 for a home run is nuts. But I see why. I see why. Joey Bart, 93-10, 92-20 over the last 10 games. A lot of ground balls. But you're going to see a lot of sinkers, buddy. 88-20. More ground balls. So that's okay. That's how he neutralizing the righties. He just hitting them with all sinkers. The lefties, they get the full mix. Righties, all sinkers. 40-20. You just inconsistent with the hard hits. Adames, yeah, shout out Adames. Where are we at? Fam, Bart. I went through these. Hold on. Where am I? Gonzalez. You got that. Damn, you got crazy power and ground balls, man. But hold on. You're a righty to the sinker. Same power. 70% ground ball, 60% ground ball. Like, sheesh. This is another park like I was talking about with Kaufman's too, y'all. Big outfield, so don't be afraid to pivot to those total bases or doubles. This is where they'll get them at. In these kind of parks with bigger outfields, that's harder to hit homers in. So you got O'Neal, he got crazy power. Gonzalez got no, but it was the ground balls. To be honest, I don't know. If anything, this dude went yard yesterday. Who the fuck is he? He went yard yesterday. Oh, you ain't low. I almost didn't see you down there. Not against this pitch though. But I don't see nothing I like for a homer for real outside of O'Neal with the power and fly ball. Everything else would literally be a total base. And that's perfectly fine with me because y'all already know I wasn't going to take him for no homers in this park anyway. What's up with it, Petty? I got that bitch on copy and paste. Copy and paste. Mets Padres. We got 74 degrees. 11-mile-an-hour winds going from left to right. So from right to left. No, from left to right. I'm tripping. I'm over here super. I'm all over. I'm telling y'all, man, this damn cold. I can't wait to lay down. I cannot wait to lay down. I can't even think straight. Manny Machado. Did Manny go yard yesterday? Yes, he did. So shout out Manny. He came through. Verse righties. Right hand pitcher, sinker, sweeper, slider. Anything dominant, sinker. He going damn, his exit velo went up. 30 and his fly ball went up. 80% hard hit. So that's good to know. At 450, he might go again today. And I told y'all, Padres is super home run friendly for right hand batters. If you didn't know that, it's a great park for righties. So keep that in mind. Since they who double? Manny's? Or you was looking at or you talking about who you talking about? So I can look. Cruz? 440. Most people home run odds, and his home run was 600. And you can see y'all, they got a big ass outfield. 399, 391, 415. Like they got a crazy outfield. So look, he hit something right here. That was a triple. Why that look so close? Oh, I think they just making up for like showing that big ass outfield. So Manny is in a good spot. Did he just go? He went yards 2 days ago. I'm like, hold on. I just seen him. Sinker, last five. You got the fly ball, but you ain't hitting that shit with no power. No pada. No pada. Can't do nothing with that, my boy. Ground ball, man. Look at this. Hella ground balls. 94-20. 20% barrel on that sinker. 93 exit velo. 40% last five at bats. 20% 20-40. 60 over 10 at bats. 60% ground ball. So my boy, man. What's up with Tatis, man? Xander, were you in one of them spots again? Is Xander in one of them spots? 30% barrel last 10, 20% last five. Against the whole pitch mix, he got a 20% fly ball, 10% home run to fly ball ratio, half the baseballs, over 95 exit velocity off the bat. Now let's see what this, how everything changed off this sinker. That shit just turned up. 95-20. No fly balls in 5, but let me see in 10, a bigger sample size. 30, 20, 50, 60. That's very weird that he ain't got none at home in a park that favors his hand. A park that favors his hand. Oh shit. 96-20 over the main. Sinker change up, right? Them in the main two. Sinker change. 40% fly. That's what I need to see. 30 or higher, man. Put the fly ball. Put the fly ball up, bro. 40%, 40%. All we need to see is some fly balls with crazy exit velocity. What's your exit velocity last five? 92 over 10 last 96. 13 homers on righties with a 400 slug and a 200 ISO. Gavin Sheets might be in a sneaky ass spot, y'all. And remember, Wynn's going damn near double digits to right field. That'll help him. I just went and looked at the main two pitches he throw, that sinker and that changeup, and shit opened up. Gavin might be in a sneaky spot. Take off these tens. The sinker change. My boy, man. Shake my head every time I see Jackson Merrill shit. Every time. Beat him over 20%. So I want to see there. Iglesias. Heavy on his sinker to your righties. 9220. Who was trending? But I seen his name before. Machado, 450, Old Faithful. Like I said, it ain't nothing better than seeing like them chalk players at 4-1 odds or higher. Gavin Sheets in the sneaky spot, y'all. I don't know what to make with this. I swear I don't. Because I know he got the power. I know he can hit homers. You in a home run friendlier park for righties at home. Like, I know that. The only thing that be throwing me off, like, he even got a 20% barrel last 10 against the sinker, 40. Like, he got great metrics. The only thing that throws me off is his low fly ball percent. And every time we point that out, 90% of the time, they go out there and do exactly that. Go out there and get you a bunch of total bases, all of that shit. Like, it's like, I hate it. I hate it. So you got to make that decision. He in a spot for sure. Again, anything we see with the power behind it, with this type of numbers, if you don't do nothing else, you in a good total base spot. You sniped him at 800. Oh, you must have waited. You caught him live. Not sure if you said, but you like Abreu for RBI ladder today. I ain't even looked into his he hurt his hammy yesterday, Jackson. Yeah, I ain't looked into none as far as no RBI. I don't even know where he batting at. That played the biggest part in RBI, so I have no idea. But I do like him for a homer. I will say that. So yeah, Machado is the clear favorite. You got a long shot. I'm not going to say it's a long shot, but I guess you could say that with plus 680. Gavin Sheets can get busy if he see that sinker and that changeup more than that sweeper and that cutter. You Darvish. You Darvish. This is a funny guy here. Hey, that shit crazy. I don't even give a fuck how many homers you gave up, bro. That shit you on. Silly. Throw a bunch of bullshit here. What's up with Lindor too? Like, Lindor used to be a match. See, ever since he left Cleveland, man, I'm telling you, 20% barrel over his last 5, 10 over his last 10, 91 exit velo. What's the problem, Brody? 30% fly, 30 hard hit. Oh, you got to. Now you gonna see sliders. 30, 92, 30. 20, 30, 10, 50. 20, 20, 20s across the board. Peter Alonso at 320. He is a righty with a 20% barrel in this part. So it's the righties who he pitched at 30% or more, like that super hot sinker to. The other ones, they fairly even. Nemo. What you got going? I know you hit fly balls. That's not the issue. It's the inconsistency on this exit velocity against these pitches. First righty. 93-20. 93-20 for Wine. 30% fly ball, 10% ratio, 40. 60-20-40. Okay, there it go. Juan Soto. You hit one in San Francisco, motherfucker. I know you can hit one here. 93-20. What's Juan Soto line? 290. Wow. That's tough. Really? I ain't never heard that one. He had plus 1,000. Romy is. He hurt his foot last night. He got hurt yesterday? Oh, well, never mind. I didn't know that. I told you I'm an old head. I be sleep. I'd probably be sleep by the time these niggas be playing. I don't even remember seeing that game. You said Romy Gonzalez at plus 1,000. There's no way that shit was plus 1,000 for what we saw. Hold on. I keep forgetting with these righties here. See, I almost got caught slipping. The righties, I have to look at this slider alone. He throwing that bitch heavy. A lot of ground balls over 10, 40. Total bases. Brett Beatty, 20% barrel last 5. Tim, I've been seeing him on this projection thing I got for a minute. Do you hit flop 10? Oh my God, man. Otani odds disrespectful. Pete turn, it seems it's somebody turn. Like these old high line drive, no fly ball hitting motherfuckers be irking me. Like 40%, 40. 60-20. But then let's look. When he do hit more fly balls, he ain't hitting no over 95. And that's where you seeing a lot of these right here. Field outs. It's in the air, but then without enough power behind it, that shit ain't going no further than 350. That'd be why it gotta make sense. That's why I always try to see the fly ball and at least a 40 hard hit. Because like I tell you all the time, you can hit with power all you want. We don't give a fuck about them worm rattlers. Oh, he plus 1,000 everywhere for Romy? And he got added at the that Romy plus 1,000, y'all. That might be one of the ones. That shit looked crazy. You owe two, and you in a good spot again. 97 exit velo, 30% barrel last 10. 96 40 last 5. You hit a sinker, 97 20. Yeah, you can hit a sinker. 40%, 60 hard hit. That's what I like to see. What about with all these pitches back? 40 20 60. 30 10. What's his odds today? 5 2. Oh, they brought that shit down tremendously. They brought that motherfucker down tremendously, y'all. Romy in a good spot too, though. I like Romy. If I'm gonna pick a righty, I like him more than I like Pete, to be honest. Looking at his metrics, this should look way better than that Pete. Way better. Y'all said Juan Soto hurts, but I mean, it looked like it's gonna be one of them righties though. So Pete, Ronnie, when did somebody? No, it was power in that bitch, but these niggas all ground ball killers. Just saw it. What happened? You just saw what? Where is he at on no, he only 630 on FanDuel. So it looked like I'm gonna be on goddamn MGM. I just wanted to see where I'm trying to see. Hold on. The player. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That's crazy if it is. Oh, it's plus 1,000 on what do you call that shit? Bet 365 too, if you got it. Noted. Noted. All right. What we at? Rockies Guardians. Oh, this is you was talking about, Kenny. Okay. Kyle Freeland, Kobe Allard. I do not know that nigga. On my team. Kyle Freeland, 14 homers, 1 to lefties, 13 to righties. 4 homers, 1 to lefties, 3 to righties. Stephen Kwan. This is a lefty. I hate lefty on lefty matchups. Those be boring ass games to me. I don't know why it seems like it be so many suppressed homers when it's them. Hold on. Make sure he ain't got no. And then he throwing one of them weird ass knuckle curves. Left, so you're gonna bat right. What about righties? 4-seam knuckle curve is the top 2 pitches. This is the first time I've seen Carlos Santana with a 20% barrel in a minute. Angel Martinez. 20%, a lot of line drives. More line drives in the last 5 at bats. Manzardo. Shout out Manzardo. He went for 2 yesterday. We signaled him for sure. He got the barrel, but what's the issue? Ground balls to last 10, 60%. All these motherfucking ground balls. This game might be ass today. It's gonna have to be. It's gonna need to be one of these righties. Nigga. Slater to the Yankees. That's big. That is big. That's a good ass bat for them. That's some good power. That's stupid as hell that they got rid of him. They should. Remember we were just talking about that yesterday. It should have been Lubob. They said we don't want that nigga Austin Slater. Hey, he about to go so crazy playing majority of his games at Yankee Stadium instead of the White Sox Stadium. Mark my word, he about to have one of the craziest second halves for homers. That shit about to be insane. Where we at? Oh, this okay. But what was the issue here? No damn fly balls. Like, what is up? This shit about to be trash. Kyle Freeland about to go out here and look like Randy Johnson today. It ain't no kind, like nobody's seeing this shit well at all. Like no power. Y'all ain't seen nobody light up green. Oh, okay, look, he got power. Hold on, 30, 40. Hey, nigga. And then they only showing the four seam on him. David Fry, what you got for me? Come on, you played yesterday. Four seam in the cutter. He throwing that shit half of that. Hold on. You hitting some fly balls, my boy? 50. This the only shit that look worth taking. At 550. Damn. This shit all kind of green. 96-20. 40-20-60. Oh, found the long shot. 20-10, 60 over 10, 40, 30, 15, 25. Got a long shot here. I seen him play like once, Jonathan Rodriguez. David Fry and Jonathan Rodriguez is literally the only things that look like anything. That look like anything. He had a bad play on the outfield yesterday, and Yankees don't even care. Bring that back. Literally. So who they getting rid of? You like Fry? Yeah, look. Do I like David Fry? And then I'm looking at this four seam alone. Got a 50% fly, 10%, 50. So you got consistent fly balls. Shit, 1 out of every 2. 10% home run to fly ball, consistent hard hits. And then you said Santana, 89-10. I'll even do the same with him with the four seam. Let me see. It's his exit velocity is just too low. Like, he's so inconsistent. 104. Look at how many bats it'd be before he hit it hard enough to even go for a homer. Yeah, so if I got to pick one of those, fresh, I'm going to say David Fry. Yeah, Romy 4 bases is 640 on Fanatics while FanDuel. See, that's crazy. And I can't even take advantage of that. Fuck Fanatics. They won't let me get $5 down on the bet. Sorry, bastards. That shit's so trash. That limited shit is ass. Kobe Allard, 4 homers, 1 to lefties, 3 to righties. Let me see. Hunter Goodman used a hoe. Went out there and did absolutely nothing yesterday. Anything dominant. So 4-seam change. I ain't gonna see. 40%, 20, 50. 410. Watch he go today. Because I'm disregarding this nigga. 20% barrel ass 10, 20% barrel ass 5. 20%, I mean 10% I'm in over 10. 30, 30, 30, 40. 20%. Romy 4 bases, 600 on DK. Really? I don't understand that. What do they know that we don't know from what we just seen? Brenton Doyle back? Toglia finally went yard. 40, 20, 60. He can do it again today, too. 20% barrel last 5 at bats with a 40% fly. He might go out there and do it again. Moniac, Mickey. What you got going on, my boy? Not a damn thing. That lefty on lefty shit get real. He a consistent hitter. This somebody you take for pitches, though. I mean, for hits. I know that for sure. 40, 60 over 10. Over 5, 60, 40, 100. Like, he gonna get on base. His exit velocity there. For sure. He just don't get no fly balls. So, man. 50% line drive. 40, 20, 20. But then when you do get the fly balls, you don't hit the ball as hard. 67s and 78s and shit like that. Like, 94-20. Hold on. 60% ground ball. Wow. 40, 40, 10, 40. 91, 10. Arcia at 900. Watch him. Watch that Arcia shit. What a power at 30%, 10, 30. 40, 20, 60. Estrada. I just seen him. Somebody play. I just seen him on the timeline. Can't deny this. 40% fly ball, 50% hard hit last 10 at 4. What was he? 410? You got and it's gonna have to be a righty against this lefty. None of the lefties is hitting them well. Goodman, and you got who was that? You got a sneaky spot in Toglia, especially his last 5 at bats. But you got a sneaky spot. That wasn't even what I was talking about. Arcia. You got a sneaky spot here. Last 5, he got 20%. Last 10, he got a 40% fly ball. And you can see all this bright green here, and he was at 900. So you watch him. He in a sneaky spot. Say he been trying. He due for one of them motherfuckers. He definitely do. So yeah, you got some sneaky. Goodman is probably your best option. 4-1 odds. Don't be surprised if Toglia can pull one again by him batting right. But watch this Orlando Arcia. He is definitely in a sneaky spot with some crazy value. Rays Yankees. 90 degrees, wind going to left field. That's good. Good weather, good for carry. Wind ain't coming in, so that's good. Zach Little, always target Zach Little. I can't say that enough. Anything you see with 20 or more homers, target. 12 to lefties with almost 2 a game. 14 to righties with almost 2 a game. 10% barrel to both hands, so forth and so on. Will Warren, 12 homers, 10 to lefties. He got 52 in his pitch, so this is a real weakness. 2 homers a game, damn near, with 11% barrel to left hand. So you might want to look at those lefties against Will Warren for Tampa Bay. Austin. So who did they get for him? Like, who did White Sox get? Shout out Volpe coming through. You see they dropped them odds today. That's why I tell you it's always good to be a day early than a day late. Always. Oh, they didn't put the whole thing up. You know what that means? It's always a bag of chips. They be naming AAA pitchers and shit in a lot of these trades in baseball. I don't even know who half these motherfuckers be. 40% fly, 20-60. 50-20-60. He in another good spot, y'all. Volpe. Just went yard yesterday in his same park. Which I mean, Yankee Stadium is home run friendly anyway. They dropped them odds tremendously. So Volpe in another good spot. He ain't a long shot today. That's just more so regular play around them odds. I mean, I guess you can at 650, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That shit yesterday, that was a long shot. Ryan McMahon, what's up, bruh? It's about that time. It's about that time. 100 exit velo, you smashing everything. Like, look at these exit velocity logs. You hitting it in the air. Consistent hard hits. What's up, bruh? What is the word? He might go today, though. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. Just want to make sure I'm taking these notes. All right. So Ryan McMahon is definitely, I don't know what his shit look like, but the power that he got and he hitting fly balls in this park, I'm surprised he ain't sent one out this bitch yet. 20% barrel for Trent Grisham over those last 10 at bats with a lot of ground balls. That's insane. Oh, you worried about where what's the name going? She have free therapy. It's crazy. Hey yo, that's how I feel about Cleveland. We don't know how to. We don't spend money. We cheap as hell, and everybody, no matter what sport we play, whatever sport it is, we send people everywhere else. We don't pay nobody, and they go everywhere else and be better. 30% fly, 40% hard hit. 40% fly, 20% hard hit. Ben Rice at 340. He got the barrel, but I don't know. Let's see. I feel like it's better shit than this. Who was this? Austin Wells, Jazz. Did we look at Jazz? 40, 10, 60. What's the issue? 60, 40. Why wouldn't Jazz? I don't know. A lot of bright green, 325 for Jazz. I'm telling you, take somebody. Attack this motherfucker. Man, will he ever play? I'm so tired of looking at these great metrics go to waste. Like, will he ever play? What was the point of them trading for him? 40% barrel last. Like, I'm waiting on him to Amar Rosario. I'm waiting on him to play because I know that they're gonna give him some stupid, crazy odds. Like, damn. I'm so tired of looking at all this bright green right here and his metrics look like this, and he don't even be playing. Is Stanton gonna play today? Because he damn sure didn't play yesterday. 40% fly, 20 home run to fly ball. That's all you need to know. 95 exit velo, 20% barrel. Yesterday, I'm waiting on Rosario. Yeah, I'm waiting on this Ahmad, and it's like I know that they're gonna sneak him in. Jazz a day late. What's your thoughts on Braves today? They're using an opener, and Murphy looks OP. That Murphy shit looked insane. I like Murphy. So he plays 2 days and off one. Oh, so he'll play today. So yeah, Stanton shit look crazy, and it makes sense. The books has got this at 280. So you got a couple different routes you can go. Volpe, Ryan McMahon. I'm trying to put my faith in you. Jazz, Stanton. Who do y'all like? Who? I know half of y'all already got lays in. Game starts soon, and I need to hurry the hell up. Let me see. Thanks about me. Word around town. I'm a pimp. Who y'all take? Yandy. You a day late too. You about to see a lot of sinkers. 30, 10, 50 over 10 at bats, 60, 20, 40. So you hit the sinker well. Noted. What's your 475? 475. Okay, bet. So sinkers is what y'all seeing. I'm gonna put both of them up here. The sinker. Well, I guess all three pitches don't matter. They close. Rand, I need your shit to look right. You in a situation right here where you can got a chance to be great today, my boy. 90, 93, 10, 40% fly, 60 hard hit against the four seam. Ain't that what he? And he has a homer against this pitcher already too. 2 at bats, 1 homer, and he had a homer yesterday. So he taking full advantage of this home run friendly Parker. Randy can go again today. 375. So it's the lefties is who's seeing a four seam a lot. Prob's going to be Jazz. I wouldn't be surprised. I trust Stan every day. He's been around, and he's way more likely to have seen all these pitches. So that is true. Anybody got a lay for the 3 games, 1 homer per game? Oh yeah, y'all gonna have to do that one. Y'all know we just pointing directions. Ain't no plays. Ask about me. How can I get that real? Hey, that shit got fentanyl in it. I don't know what it is, man. That shit, I've been listening to that shit on repeat for 4 days straight. Damn, you got all. Hold on. A little good. 40, 40. 30, 30. Hey, this match shit is in a weak, not a weak spot. He is sneaky at plus 900. He actually hit fly balls, and you can see right here, he just unfortunate field outs. These are home run 96, 99, 29. At least one of these are a home run in Yankee Stadium. Aranda, Yandy, and watch this match shit. I'm telling you. Oh, hold on. I skipped him, and then he ended up playing yesterday, and I didn't even realize it, man. I'm telling you, I'll be missing out on all the people that they don't be having early. Okay, you hitting a lot of ground balls and shit like that. Yeah, watch that Matt Stace, however he says his damn name. Who the hell is Tristan Gray? Man, I'm starting to realize I say that every game about somebody. It's so many niggas I'm starting to see, I guess, coming up from AAA I ain't never heard of. Never heard of. And it's he got a weakness to righties. So yeah, Yandy might sneak one in there. Danny Jansen to the Brewers. He been to the Brewers. That was like a couple days ago, wasn't it? Because he played his first game there, and Danny Jansen shit looks stupid. Dodgers Reds, 7 o'clock, 90 degrees, wind coming in. It looked like 4 mile an hour. That's not enough to stop nothing. That's not strong enough winds. With 90-degree temperatures, that's gonna carry the ball, and then Great American Park being the size of my backyard. That ain't gonna stop shit. No, Shohei on the mound. Shohei's on the mound. Look at Ellie's shit. 60% ground. Let me see. 50% ground, 10% fly ball. Ellie got to get right. And if for y'all who don't be thinking that fly ball shit be mattering, y'all have seen us sit here and look at people all day, every day that be looking like this. We see that low fly ball or some shit like that, and 9 times out of 10 they go out there and do exactly that. Don't hit no fly balls. So the power there, and it's kind of like at plus 360. I don't know. Like, y'all think he go yard on Shohei? That'd be crazy. Hold on. Matter of fact, is it any dominant? It is. Shohei about to come four seam heavy. And you still ain't hitting no damn fly balls for real. Frito. All y'all lefties about to see all four seams. Spencer. What about y'all? Oh, so he just gonna go four seam crazy to both. And he throw a sweeper too, but it's that four seam y'all gotta watch out for. If y'all can hit the four seam, y'all might be straight. Why the fuck is all of these niggas looks 92, 20, 60, 20, 40? 475. Matt McClain. Hold on. You gotta be careful with him. He be getting pinch hit. I seen him come in late in the game yesterday. 85, 10, 30, 10, 30, 40, 40. Four seam. There we go. You're hitting the four seam. 60, 20, 40 over your last five. 92 exit velo, 20% barrel. 475. Okay, now we got somebody who actually got some power with the fly ball to go with it. Ellie and Wood used to go yard together. Now they sell together. That's crazy. That's crazy. The Total Base Boys. 50, 20, 60. Sheesh. 30% barrel over his last 10 at bats. Did Austin Hayes, he actually, he done looked, he been in a good spot for about 4 days straight. Plus 440. 30% barrel over his last 10. 40% barrel over his last five with even more homers. Hey, there go, y'all. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Steverson Hayes. Oh, what's the name? Shout out Marte. He went yesterday. We said he was in all the day lates was yesterday. All of them. 60, 50, 60, 40. Damn. Trevino. He got a line, y'all. 20% barrel over 5, 10% barrel over 10, 93 exit velo. And he hit a lot of fly balls. You get any of this type power behind any of that, it's over with. He ain't gonna be on there long. He'll be up there for about 3 innings. He ain't gonna be up there long. Well, who knows? Because they trying to. His innings been going up more and more. Somebody said Benson. Damn. Well, damn. 50 hitting fly balls, consistently hitting the ball hard. That's all that matter. With the exit velo, take out that sweeper. Yep, 50-50 still. 60-40. Will Benson, left on left, is crazy. Oh no, I'm tripping. So hold on. You know what? I don't think I've ever known until now that Shohei was a right hand pitcher. I don't think I ever paid that no attention. He might be on the mound long. Fraley came through. He hit a homer yesterday, and he was in a weak spot. That's the funny thing. Fraley was in a weak spot yesterday. 30% barrel last 10, 40 last 5, 60, 20, 40, 50, 10, 40. Y'all notice it's the same righties every single day. Every single Reese Hines back. They call Reese Hines back up. I don't think I ever knew that. I don't think I ever knew till I just seen right here. I don't know if y'all even been paying attention. I done said lefty about 5 times. I didn't know that he was a right hand pitcher. Please bring Reese up. I don't know why they ain't brought Reese back up. This the power they need in that lineup at the bottom of the lineup. That boy be crashing out on niggas. I don't know if he playing, but if he play, Reese Hines is one of them autos. I was a day years old when you just told me that. You didn't know that neither? Okay, I ain't you didn't know that, Petty? I swear to God, I didn't know that he was a right hand pitcher. That's crazy. So I'm not alone. Damn, that feel a little better. Hell no, I swear. I know y'all kept hearing me say against lefty, against lefty, against lefty, and then I just so happened to like glance right here. I'm like, right hand pitcher. What the fuck? That's why. Oh, looking at Will Benson. I'm like, Will Benson don't usually hit lefties well. That's why I had to look again, and I'm like, righty. It's man, that Shohei, man. I know this better. They better be. I know they lying. Man, you don't get this shit off. I'm not even about to go into that. I'm not looking at that shit. Ain't no way. That nigga different. Fuck is you batting? You swing 100 mile an hour from the left and throw 100 mile an hour from the right. That nigga different. Man, I know that nigga eyes ain't what 125. That is insane. Hell nah. Yeah, he a left hand batter. Yeah, he's a left hand batter. That's why I ain't gonna say all of us because there's a lot that's said. Most of us. Most of us. You know what I'm saying? We all thought he was a left hand pitcher because he a left hand batter. This motherfucker a whole righty. Yeah, that nigga was built in a lab. He was over there built in one of them Japanese labs where they be making them coach purses at. That nigga ain't human. 60% fly, inconsistent hard hits. Freddie. What's the word, Freddie? You got to get right, bro. Okay, hold on. So the righties is nothing specific. Lefties, it ain't nothing specific. An android from Dragon Ball Z. I did too. We all did shit. Yeah, that nigga was made in the lab. He said, hey, Prop said an android. hey, hey, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember. We seen Tommy Edman yesterday too. He went yard. It's them sneakies, bro. That's what I'm saying. There's no way. I can't stress that shit enough. It's no way everybody not making some sort of money off of these streams. If you just play, even if you was like, okay, you want to parlay, right? This is a way of looking at it too. If you just feel like you got to parlay the I think I've said it before, parlay the people that be between like 200 and like 350ish. So if you like those players, parlay them. But as many long shots and sneaky people we find every single slate, every single game, play them solos on the side, just sprinkle on them, and one or two of them hitting gonna cover everything. So it should be no way you're not green because these sneaky motherfuckers go yard every single game. Every single game. It's one of them that do it. We don't get them all right, but we get enough of them right in the stream to where if you sprinkled on those plus, I'll even say like those plus 700s and up. A couple of those, them motherfuckers be hitting. And it'll cover everything else for you. Conforto, I seen your name on something and okay. 40 this why. 40% fly, 60 hard hit, 20 home run to fly ball ratio. Michael Conforto, plus 400. These are the kind of odds I play in this game. I get that it's Great America, so they gonna. What did he look like? Shit. They gonna nuke these odds, but damn. You owe down too, my boy. Or did you go yard yesterday? Nope. You owe down, Will. Willie, you owe down. 40% fly, 20 home run to fly ball ratio, consistent hard hits. Willie, owe down. Cutter four seam, cutter. He got 4 homers on the 4 seam, 2 on the cutter. His sinker's a 1 sinker. He got a homer on there. Yeah, Will Smith got to go yard. Like, if you can't go yard here, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Russian Outman. Outman playing? He another one of them ones who like you always looking for, but he ain't never available. That shit blows my mind. If any of y'all want this show, hey, there you go. It's some different shit in here. What was you? Okay. Oh yeah, ground ball, Jesus. Conforto, Will Smith. Those the best two options that look like they got some good exit velocity, some decent barrel percentages, and actually hit the ball up. It hit the ball in the air. Mortal Kombat arms hilarious. Oh, they don't make them bitches over there and he ambidextrous as fuck. He got the Mortal Kombat Jack's arms. And round robin. That's the method right there. I said that on stream yesterday. That's the method. You take the lower eye chalk players, and that's the ones you parlay in round robin. And you sprinkle on the long shots. One or two long shots. Somebody said it. I think it was Dave said it. That Volpe basically saved her night. That's the method. You parlay the lower eye ones. The ones that got like that plus 400 and higher, especially like 600 or higher, like ones that we be finding, them the ones you sprinkle on the side by themselves. That is the method. So yeah, Will Smith and Conforto, one lefty, one righty. Which side is he weaker to? Righty's about the same, 7-8, about a homer both. He give up a higher barrel to the lefties, more hard hits. So yeah, Conforto might be the one. Marlins Cardinals, 90 degrees, wind coming in 4 miles an hour. Kyle, 13 homers, 3 to lefties, 10 to righties. He giving up 2 homers a game to righties. He giving up 10 digit, 10 percent barrels to both hands. He giving up more homers to righties. Pay attention to that. And sorry ass Miles, 17 homers, 10 to lefties, 7 to righty. He about even kill, about 2 homers to lefties, a homer and a half to righties. High barrel, high hard hit, more. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know that 4 mile an hour is coming in. I don't think it's really much that's gonna affect shit with that 90-degree weather. That'll help. It'll offset each other. But Burleson. We're gonna stop right here because Burleson, you owe down too, my boy. What's dominant over here? Nothing. And then Donovan Contreras. You got some power. 20, 40, 70. 40, 40. Mm-hmm. It's 30% barrel over 10 at bats, crazy. 98 exit velocity over 5 at bats is crazy. Nothing specific. Automatic. 60, 20, 60. 70, 20, 60. At 550. Burleson. He might be that day late for sure. He owed down from yesterday. His shit looked just like that. 10% barrel, 50% fly ball. $750 for Pedro. 60 ground ball. 60 ground ball last 5, last 10. Crazy power. Jordan Walker got crazy power. He been cashing total bases like a motherfucker. I think that's what it was. Yeah, he been getting them total bases. At least a hit. You can see one total bases, one hit. He at least getting them, but he done got them 2 total bases every other game, it seemed like. That power definitely come in handy. He just ain't hitting the ball in the air. He got a high exit velocity. Look, ground balls. He ain't been doing shit, Herrera. It's one thing to have the power. You can't get that bitch up. It don't make no sense. You can't get them fly balls. It don't make sense. I've hit more 2-man long shots than 3-leg chalk plays. It be like that, I swear. That's where I make majority of my money at. Them long shots in every sport. I just love long shots. I like the value on them, and I like the fact that one of those can cover hella losses. Thomas I'm not even about to try to say that shit. Who did y'all like out this game? He got crazy power. Do you hit fly balls? He do. Who was this? 60, 20, 60. You got the magic numbers. And you don't have a line. Of course you don't. With a 500 slug on 18 at bats, you actually hit righties well. Burleson, yeah, the Burleson, we call them our raggities. Those long shots. Hey, yeah, Burleson is like the only one I really like for a homer that stood out. And I don't know if this dude gonna play, but all I can say is just watch out for his name. He actually hit righties with power. 500 slug, 200 ISO on 18 at bats, 94 exit velocity, and then he hits fly balls at a high rate. So Jose Furman, y'all said he don't got no relation to the other one, right? For Kansas City. All right, versus righties. Kyle Stowers, you got to take him. For one, this the only hand he hit homers too, so that alone is like 300 batting average, 600 slug, 300 ISO, destroying righties. 96-40 over his last 10 at bats, 30% fly, 20% home run to fly ball ratio, consistent hard hits at 475. Those are crazy odds. And he got nothing specific. Nope. Okay. So Ward, Wagaman, Stowers. Stowers is by far it. 10% barrel, 94-20. Line drives. Line drives. You got the hard hits, but you're hitting a lot of line drives. What's your total base has been looking like? 2, 4, 2, 3, 3. Yep, you like total base. Oh shit, where'd I just go? Total bases. She said we call him a rack, like the only cow that didn't hit yesterday. That's funny as fuck you say that on God. Did he play? Oh yeah, he did play. It was the day before they poured that fuck shit on us. Oh, he got a stomach virus. Yeah, I bet he do. No, you niggas mispriced him and we caught y'all. 92 exit velo. Ground balls. Sheesh. Y'all, he in that spot again. He's in that spot again. 60, 20, 80. I'm telling you, high fly ball, a 20% home run to fly ball, 80% hard hit. He trying. He is definitely trying. Look at all of these flyouts, but he trying. And you gonna keep hanging him at plus 900. We caught him 4 days ago. 1, 2. We caught him here when he was at plus 1,000. He done been in a good spot these last 2 days. He is trying. Dane Myers at plus 900 is in that weak. I mean, I keep saying weak spot. It's in that soft spot again. Sneaky spot. What the fuck am I talking about? He went yard yesterday. Fuck me up. And you know what? His barrel was there. 20, 40, 40. So he got a 20. Again, he's not, the ground ball and the line drive ain't far. So when they all be this close, like 10% apart from each other, that's just like a given. You don't know which way it's going to go. It ain't nothing crazy. 20, 20, 40. It's not like a big difference. But you can see it right here. Here we go, right here. Piss missile. 103, 24, 384 in this part. Goddamn piss rocket. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at Jesus. I did. Look at this. Yeah, a lot of ground balls, more ground balls. If you look at a bigger sample size, he did. Yeah, total bases or hits or something, because he definitely got all green on the year against him. It ain't the best power. This is what you're looking for when you're looking for a power hitter against a certain hand. 600, 300, 577. You could basically round it up to 600, 230s. Like, that's where you see that consistent power. So he don't even got the best of power, but he do hit them well with a 278 batting average. He just hit a lot of ground balls. My guy, y'all. Y'all know this is my guy. 60, 20, 40. That's my guy right here, y'all. This nigga right here, respect much coin. Much coin. He done hit 2 homers in the last 3 games. And he hitting them well. Like I said, 577 slug, 230 ISO, 346 batting average. I hope he play today. He auto 2 total bases. I take his total bases every time he play, and then I get the homer. We done caught him a couple times on the homer. Worm rattlers, all ground balls. Like we can't do Nathan with that. Stowers, some total bases. You got Ramirez. You got a sneaky ass spot in Dane Myers. Dane Myers gonna go yard again very soon. Very soon. You better catch him while he gonna still be at plus 900. I like Heriberto for total bases too. I wish he had a little bit more power, but he damn sure can get on base against these specific pitches rather. And watch this Paulie shit. This shit's sneaky too. 20% barrel these last 5 at bats. A lot of bright green, high angles, sweet spot angles rather, far distance. And like I said, it's a 20%, but it's not far away from here. So I don't know which way you want to go with the. Ain't he at plus 1,000? Graham Paulie. His name crossed my thing. I'm like, what the fuck? Rangers, Angels. 76 degrees, wind going out, super home run friendly park, especially for righties. But it's a home run friendly park to both. Nathan, 5 homers, 4 to lefties, 1 to righties. Jose Soriano, 7 homers, 3 to lefties, 4 to righties. The first thing that I identify looking at this out the gate, be very careful with Soriano. He is not a fly ball pitcher. You can get up under one of the baseballs and get it out of here. True, he gave up 7 homers, so yeah, you can give up a homer. But you just looking at an overall body of work. He is not a fly ball pitcher. He pitching a lot of shit that's either going to result in the line drives or ground balls, and neither are going to help us. So just be very careful. He got a 17% to both hands on fly balls. I like this already, y'all. Look, I ain't even got to click the metrics yet. 60, 40, 60, and I see bright green right here with a 105 and a 104 back-to-back. Knew that this was going to be crazy. 93-30 over 10. 40-20-70. Taylor Ward at plus 500 in a right-hand friendly park is crazy. But look, you got to pay attention too. Look, this is why they doing that. Him to give him a 1 homer, and his numbers look like Soriano's the righties. What are you pitching the righties that's forcing a lot of ground balls? Cutter, forcing, curve, splitter. Some damn splitters and shit like that. Diamonds catch me around same time. That's fire. I like that Taylor Ward though, and you getting him at 5-1 odds, which is very rare, especially when he play at home. Hold on, I got a lefty. Anything to these lefties specific? So you just even kill. I like when it's just even kill. 30% barrel over his last 10 at bats with a 93 exit velo, 95-20, 40% fly, 40% hard hit over 5, 50-10, 40 over 10. Joe Adele is in a good spot, 450. Taylor Ward, Joe Adele, Logan O'Hoppe gonna be there too, ain't he? His shit is crazy. You still ain't hit a homer in 5 games? I don't know what the problem is. 98-30 over 10, 104-60 over 5. This shit is insane. 100%. Every time he hit the ball, it go up. Not only do every time he hit the ball, it go in the air, every one has been over 95 miles an hour. What is the problem? 101 double, home run. How is this not out? How is this not a home run? I don't know, but Logan O'Hoppe, he might be one, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that I keep playing until he hit, because his shit been off the meter. 104-60 with 100% fly ball and 100% hard hit. It's like, what more would you even want? So this about to be a righty party. We see how this about to go right now. 10% fly ball, 20%. I don't know. I think people just take their chances on his name. The couple he do hit, it looked like that too, though. Like, he got to get right. The barrel there, but it's like when you get to looking through there, if anything, though, but if he gonna do it, it will be here in Los Angeles in a home run friendlier park. So you got 96 exit velo. You hitting the ball crazy with crazy power. 40% fly, 50. What's your odds? Lamont Wade 750. Watch him, y'all. It is a 750, a plus 750 lotto out there that can feed families. Of course, I don't remember who they all was, but if you know, you know. It been some crazy ass shit in here with them 750s all day. 93-10. Ground ball. Okada. 50% fly 2070. That look crazy. All this shit just lit up like a Christmas tree. 2080 on the last five. 92, 9320. And you are definitely due at 600 for a Yomankata. And this is his weaker side, the lefties. 650 for, 600 for Yomankata. That's crazy. That is crazy. Who is this nigga? Who the fuck is Scott Kingery? Whatever that shit say. Who the fuck is this dude, y'all? I can't remember them all. It's at least 4 or 5 plus 750s that I feel like they line should have been way lower. I swear, it looked at just like this. Like this, but with a higher barrel. It looked crazy. It was I remember, I told you I do this shit so much. Odds is something I kind of remember. I just smoke so much I don't remember the names of who they was, but I remember odds for people. So I know what your odds are, and I know when your odds is more favored in a certain day. I don't remember. Do y'all remember about that? About the Braves? I don't remember. It was a picture that we talked about that was low fly ball picture. I don't remember which one it was. 50% fly, just inconsistent with the hard hits. Oh, he heavy sinker. Okay, well, let's see now. 60 fly, no hard hits. That's a no-go. Ain't this the sinker killer? Yep. 97 exit velo, 10% barrel, 40, 20, 40, 60. He might be a total base guy today. I like the power, 215 for that. It's crazy. Is that his home run? Oh, 500. Those was all the 750s? Oh, Langford. Whoa, slow down there, boy. Slow down there, boy. 20% barrel. You about to see a lot of sinkers. 30% barrel over the sinkers, and you hit them bitches high and consistent. What's his odds? Plus 560. Langford. Good to go. Charge him up. And a righty in that right-hand friendly park. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Corey Seager. What's up, Corey? What you got going on? Oh, so he's sinker heavy to both hands. That's unusual. 100 exit velo. What's the problem? These fucking worm rattlers. That's the issue. Kyle, shout out Kyle, y'all. We called him yesterday. He went out there and got 2 of them things. Fuck them names. Let the read be the read. And what I tell y'all yesterday, that was the first time, damn near all year, where he lit up like a home run candidate. 2020 40. It don't look as good today, but you know what? You about to see a lot of where they at sinkers. 50 30 20, 60 40 60. Hold on. 97. The power there. But I'm afraid of the lower what's the name against these specific pitches. Yeah, but I got it from the Padres. Y'all know, like, I'm an RBI ladder dude. He won me so much money last year on RBI ladders. It don't make no sense. I literally ran up at least 15 racks off of his 2 and 3 RBIs all season. So I got his Padres jersey. 100 exit velo, 10% barrel over the last 10. 101.20 over the last 5. Okay, Rowdy. Ground balls last 5. Let me see a bigger sample size. Ground ball. And they only showing the sinker. Now, this is a total base spot for sure. I hate when I see pop. Well, no, I don't. Because it's more to this shit than home runs. I take that back. I don't hate that. I don't care about that. I love seeing when they got power. I ain't mad if you're not in no home run spot because I'm going to just take your total bases. So I take that. I ain't mad about that. This ain't shit. It ain't just all home runs. No fly balls. Get the fuck off my screen. 96 exit velo against the sinker. Last 10, 96. 50, 20, 30, 50. 60. Nigga. Y'all niggas. Whoa, Jock Peterson loves sinkers. Damn, look at all these 100 mile an hours he hitting these bitches. 20% barrel boat. I can see already from these angles. This shit about to get real ugly. 20%, 60. Man, Jock Peterson fell off. Damn. That nigga fell off. Langford, and you got a couple different people that's in total bases. Garcia, who was it? Seager, Higgy, and Tellis. Only problem with all of them, they all had a 60% or higher ground ball. So they just not hitting fly balls, but they all got crazy pop. Seager right here. Seager right here. 96-0. He gonna see the sinker 50% of the time. So take off everything. So he hit this with power. The power there. And so is this high-ass ground ball. Standing 215 on FanDuel and 280 on Bet365. I'm telling you. The best thing you can do is learn how to line shop. Adam Sheets and Charlotte like a mix and match for a good 2-leg or 3. And those was all outliers, wasn't they? That was the only problem with Sieg though. He just ain't better colors anyway. The Padres, yeah. The next jersey I'm about to get is that Hernandez for the Marlins. But yeah, Seager power there. Only issue is he ain't hitting no fly balls. That this dude throwing this sinker, and that's more the reason why they throw it. So the only one I really seen that was like for a home run was this. That looked decent for the 20% barrel on 10 at bats to all the pitches and then to the sinker alone. But the rest of them all got the power, no fly balls. So they all total bases. And you want a righty too. So that's even better why I like Langford. The only thing is as well, I don't know if you came in late. I'm not mad about nobody on this team looking good for a homer because he don't give up fly balls. So it would have been more so me pivoting to total bases or something anyway. He don't give up fly balls. I've been seeing consistent profit last 3 days with single bets on bases, and I've been super selective, only playing 4 or 5 players per slate. I'm playing Rushman bases 120 in the early game that starts in 40 minutes. If you want to lock it in during the stream, we will def wait for you. Or I don't never got to stop. I can do, bro, I'm so multitask. I'm so multitask with it. I can do that shit while I'm talking and still scrolling. But that's good to know, though. Last game, y'all. Mariners Athletics. 80 degrees. Wind going out. Super. Another park the size of my backyard. Brian Wu, 16 homers, 11 to lefties, 5 to righties. The weakness you can see is the left hand batter. The almost 2 homers to lefties, a 10% barrel, more fly balls. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out. To righties. It's something he throw to righties where he can keep the ball on the ground. To lefties, they putting that shit in the air. Jeffrey Springs, 20, you always target him. I think we all know that by now. 20 homers, 3 to lefties, 17 to righties. Again, you can see about a homer a game to lefties, about 2 homers a game roughly to righties. About the same barrel. The rest of that shit the same, but 20 home runs, those people should be the first thing you look at. Nick Kurtz, it's about that time, bro. You hit 4 in one day and then ain't hit 1 in 3. It's about that time, nigga. You done sold me a couple days in the straight, but I believe in you. I believe in you. 40% fly, 10% home run to fly ball ratio, everything. 4 out of 5 hard hits. And that was 80%. I mean, 10 bats, so 8 out of 10. Kyle and Kurtz, and they just been selling. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. Is he got anything dominant? 4-seam dominant. Oh yeah, you might die today, doggy. In GTA, 98-40 in his last 5 at bats. 140 in his last 10 at bats. Curtains. He done given up. Brian Wood done given up 6 homers to left-hand batters off the 4-seam. Nick Kurtz 6 home runs from right-handers pitching a 4-seam with a 750 slug and a 420 ISO. Remember we was talking about that power shit you be looking for? Remember we was talking about that? Look at this nigga numbers against righties. 19 homers, 760 slug with a 400 ISO. That is insane power. So it's one of them things where it's like you damn near got to take him against a right-hand pitcher just cause. Brent Rooker finally went yesterday, and it's so crazy because some of these players like Brent Rooker looked like this yesterday. So I don't know what it was, and I don't even see no certain pitch that he throwing a lot that's making, but I don't know. He forcing a lot of ground balls from righties. He don't even give up 20% fly balls to right-hand pitchers. Lefties a different story. They get the 4-seam, and that's probably why he getting rocked. He throws straight fastballs to lefties. I like Lawrence Butler metrics. I don't like his lower fly ball. Oh, wait, 30, 20, 40. 2020 40. I don't know. He might be in a sneaky at 450, but I'll be feeling like if you're gonna be a sneaky, I need you at like 600-700 odds. I would rather just take your damn total basis. 96 exit velocity over the last 5, 90 with a 20% barrel. Soderstrom, another one who in 4 games ago, it's about that time, bro. You've been in a good spot against righties all damn week. 40, 20, 40. Oh, but hold on. You about to see a 4-seam a lot. 91, 20. 50% fly ball, 50% hard hit. That's way better. And what's your odds? 450. I'm going to keep saying that. It seemed like the last 3 days against these righties, it's been the Nick Kurtz. We've been saying Nick Kurtz, Soderstrom. Nick Kurtz, Soderstrom. Righties, y'all don't get nothing extra. Everything is across the board. No ground, no fly balls. 20, 30, 40, 40. It'd be the same damn people every day. Yep, it's the same 2 people. Soderstrom, um, Kurtz. Butler is in a sneaky spot. I don't know. He only had 450, but he got the power. His last 5 at bats, so you can see he batting better lately. Like he batting better against these righties. He hitting them with more power, more barrel. The last 5 against the 4-seam, 20% barrel, 400 off the bat. Like he just hit a piss missile right here. He just got a lower fly ball, but again, it's like around the same with everything else, right? Um, so, but again, why even go that route if you got better options with the other 2 lefties? And that's the side you want to be on, those 3 lefties. Jeffrey Springs, what you got for us? You are a lefty. Okay. Julio, 92-20 over 10 at bats, 96-20 over 5 at bats. Changeup 4-seam is his main 2 pitches. 40% fly, 20 home run to fly ball ratio, 60 hard hit. Julio's about that time. He's in a good spot. Great metrics. And you in, like I said, you in this little league park. So you should be straight. Kyle, being Kyle, and they got him at plus 200. 30% barrel over his last 10 at bats, 30% fly, elite home run to fly ball ratio, consistent hard hits. Oh shit, keep the 30s up there. You look at his main 2 pitches, the changeup and the 4-seam. 4-seam changeup. He done given up 4 homers to the 4-seam, 5 to the 4-seam, 8 to the changeup. 4-seam, he got 6. Changeup, he got 3. And you can see when you isolate those 2 pitches, the barrel went up, the exit velo went up, and so did the fly ball. A 50% home run to fly ball, y'all. Every 2 fly balls he hit, one of them is a homer. That's insane at plus 200. If you can get him at plus 200, I like that. A Rosarina, 96-30 over his last 10 at bats. 92, 93-0. He say, let me see, hold on. 60%, 20-60. 60-60. So you got all of that. Look at the main 2 pitches. Yeah, Randy Rosarina, 350. Wow, they got your odds better than Julio? Well, I guess your shit probably did. Let me see. Julio, Randy. Oh, yeah, that shit do look better. Randy Rosarina. Yeah, you about due, bruh. It's about that time. About 3 games with no homer. It's about that time. All the righties look like, and that's exactly what you want. Now, to lefties, he go crazy with these just 2 pitches. We want righties. So those top 3 righties is in good spots because that's Spring's weakness. Both 40%, no need in touching that. 60, 20, 40, 40, 10. What's your odds? No odds for Josh. Another righty. Like Williamson, Moore. 80, 60. Wow. 50, 30 at 700. Dylan Moore is in a sneaky spot. He got power and he got a lot, 80% fly ball. 90 exit velo, 20% barrel for Mitch Garver. 96-20 over the last 5. 40% fly ball, 20-40. The main 2 pitches, 96-20 over 10 at bats. 40-10-50. 60-20-40. Mitch Garver at plus 500. A good spot. It's all the righties, which is expected. Well, it's not expected. It's just good to know that we can find players that's the hand of his weakness. What's up with Luke Rayleigh? You ain't played since June. Pack it up, bro. 20% barrel, 40. You just inconsistent with the hard hits. Canzone, selling. So look, you got Julio, you got Kyle, you got a Rosarino. A Rosarino, I think, is the one who I like the most. Without having to isolate pitches, 96-30. And then who was it? Moore is in a sneaky ass spot right here. Look at these last five. 94 exit velocity. He throwing that changeup and four seam. So the 94, but he got an 80% fly ball with a high exit velocity average. He got a high hard hit percentage. I've been checked out Jonathan Aranda. That game been over with. He in a good spot. So yeah, so that's it. That's all your spots. Let me see. We're gonna go through here these weak spots real quick before I end this stream. If you missed anything, it will be on YouTube shortly. Well, you damn sure ain't gonna catch it by that first game, but I'm gonna try to get it uploaded as fast as possible. See if anybody that we've seen since the lineups is confirmed is in good spots. Running back, yeah. I'm glad you remember that. Rutschman, we seen him. He in a weak spot, but these are all your weak spots for who the fuck is this? Jose. Over here, Dean Krimmer. Clement. Who not playing right here? He only got a weak spot to the second spot. Bello. The second spot only is Brooks Lee. Zebby, the fourth and fifth, which was Trevor and Willier. Willier was definitely on the radar. Willier was on the radar. So he's in a weak spot. Good to know. Ryan Nelson, the first, third, fourth, and sixth spot, which is Cole Keith, Kerry Carpenter, Riley Grant. Kerry Carpenter was one of the ones we seen. Perez. I think Perez looked at decent. I know he wasn't one of the favorites, but I know he looked at decent. Chris Paddock, the third and fourth and ninth. That would be Perdomo, Suarez. Suarez was on our radar, and don't know who the fuck he is. Jorge Barossa. I don't even remember seeing his name. Shada, second, fourth, fifth, ninth. They don't have no lineup confirmed there, so we don't know. Once the lineup confirmed, it'll light up the players who will be in those spots. Right now, pre-confirmation, it's only going to tell you where they got their most at-bats at right now. So you can kind of make it like a guess, I guess you want to say. Freddie, first, fourth. No lineup confirmed there. Joey Wentz. No, it wasn't him. If you still in here, whoever that was that asked me, was it Atlanta's pitcher? No, it's not Atlanta pitcher that was a ground ball pitcher. It was KC's. That's who the ground ball pitcher was. You got to watch. Be careful. Vinny, we definitely seen Vinny batting that third spot. Adam Frazier wasn't on the radar. Fifth spot and the eighth spot, which is Azuna and Eli White. Gore, the ninth spot, which is Zach Short. Gusto, second, fifth, sixth. They don't got a confirmed lineup, but we hoping that that's going to fall into the Garcias, Josh Bales. Who was that? Riley Adams. We want those to be them players, hopefully. Tawan Walker, fourth and fifth, seventh and eighth. That's Vargas, Teal, Montgomery. Hold on, this the lineup they running? Dun, dun, dun. The only one I remember that we seen off of here was Coast Montgomery. Fourth, eighth, Stoughton Nick, Mike Burrows, first, fourth, ninth. No lineup confirmed. He don't got no weak spots. Logan Webb. Interesting. Clay Holmes, the fourth spot in the seventh. Yu Darvish, first, third, fourth, seventh. Kyle Freeland, first, fourth, ninth. Kobe, the third and the fourth and the ninth. Zach Little, first. I'm about to say got to be more than that for his bum ass. 7th, 8th, 9th. For your weak spots to be the weakest part of the lineup, that say a lot. Will Warren, 6th and 8th. Shohei, don't got enough. He don't got none. Nick Martinez, 1st, 4th, 5th, 8th. Cal, 1st, 2nd, 6th, 9th spots. Miles McAllis, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th. Nathan, none. That's crazy. Soriano, the second spot. Be careful. I can't stress that enough. He probably got the lowest fly ball percentage on the whole board. Be very careful with what you take for homers on Texas. That is a ground ball pitcher. He don't give up fly balls, so that's going to hurt you more often than not. Brian Wu, 5th spot. Jeffrey Springs, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th. For y'all who be asking about a way you can identify RBI spots, looking on here. Look for when you see a weak spot that has 3 back-to-back. The smart way to do it, I've said it enough. I've said this all the time. The smart way to play it, like this 5th, 6th, 7th, play 6th and 7th, both for 2 and 3. If you don't want to split your amount in 4 and play all 4, take the last one of the 3. But these are easy ways when you're looking at this weak spots to identify RBI ladders. When you see 3 or 4 weak spots back to back to back, take the bottom 2, which is the smarter way, or just take, if you're only going to take one player, take the last player out of it, out of the 3. And then no line was confirmed. So all right, there we go. Let's cook, y'all. We had 40 homers yesterday on, again, 38, what was it, 38 projections yesterday? Wow. 38 projections yesterday. We got 40. We got 36 projected today, which is enough. It's more than enough spots. And guaranteed out of them 36, a couple of them going to be our long shots. So keep that in. I know I'm labeled who you like from Cubs, Tigers. I don't even remember from that game, to be honest. Anything before the last game, I smoked too much. Yankees batters at the bottom of order in weak spots, so whoever bat leadoff may be for RBIs. Yeah, and to be honest, that's funny you caught that. I was going to say it, but I'm like, I don't want to confuse them. 7, 8, 9. You usually get good value at the RBI spot for the first batter anyway, because they look at it like usually 7, 8, 9 don't get on base a lot. So to take an RBI ladder for the first batter, it's usually a lot of value because they expect RBIs to come from 3, 4, and 5 spots. So since Zach Little is giving up 7, 8, 9, 1 would be a good spot, and you're going to get some value there. So W Stream always. I'm about to get this uploaded for y'all ASAP so it can be up at least by the 1 o'clock game. So love y'all, man. Tag me in some shit to tell. Play your straights. Play some of them long shots. Sprinkle on those. And if you round robin it, make sure you, if you parlaying, make sure you round robin. Leave no money on the board. If you got these 3 legs, in the magic number, every day, all day, it's 3. Do not go over 3 legs on your parlays and everything will be all right. Because you can round robin that bitch by 2. And if you can get 2 of the 3, boom, you just hit a plus 1,200. Minimum. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right, y'all. Let's cook. Let's continue to keep this shit going. Hopefully we get another home run day. The only thing that worried me is the weather. But I feel like the wind should be able to pick up for that. But we back at it tomorrow, man. Back at it tomorrow. Love y'all.